Hello, Internet! Welcome to a stream with me and Eris. Hello, how's everyone? You can't talk because it's emote only. Fuck you guys. Anyway. That's the intro.
What
Get
the
fucked.
fuck is this start?
That's the intro.
Hello, guys. like 4 years, four years ago, 4 months ago, me and Midori had the idea.
I lost
4
someone.
years, an
It was a rainy
eternity
day.
ago. Me and Midori had the idea to do a podcast because whenever we did just chatting stuff, we would just yap like no other. And so we had the idea to start a podcast and just talk about things.
I'll be so
But this
real with you.
episode,
I had a
yeah.
I had my video player running for a little bit, so I heard you twice. Great
It's
start.
okay.
Great start.
It's okay. But yours is just a backup, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. It's like matching, like, in every aspect, so it's good for, like, a backup.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're doing a podcast because we like to yap, and we thought it would be a great idea to yap at each other and have you people suffer as you watch us yap about nothing.
Yeah. And the good thing? What?
It's
What?
It's
What
the
did you-
awkward
what
pause, and you
happened?
go, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's making me laugh so much. We're not used to this.
We back then we wanted to do it with 3D models because they were matching. But luckily, we waited so many months that I had the time to make Midori a model. So
Yeah.
now we look the same.
We upgraded.
We look the same.
To be fair, I liked...
We even oh my god, we actually look like siblings though. Like look, we even have the tooth both. Just that yours is like stuck to your lips and I actually made mine rig to my fucking teeth.
Fun story about this like snaggletooth thing. It wasn't a part of the design, it's just the original artist who made the very first Midori, which is like my profile picture, and also an emote. They just gave it to me, and I was like, okay, cool. And every artist has used it since as a reference, including you.
Yeah. I like it. I like snaggletooths.
Oh, we're mirrored. I just noticed we're mirrored.
Snaggletooths. Yeah.
Yas. Yas, queen.
Yes, queen.
So today is the very first pilot episode of this podcast, which we haven't even talked about yet because I'm covering the sign. Let me move myself.
Oh yeah, you are with your fucking big ass head. Let me move.
I'm gonna squeeze over to you.
Moth on the wall.
Yes.
Moth on the wall.
Yeah, there's a sign, and the couch that
Midori
nothing happens
had the
on.
name idea because Midori had the name idea. Came up with it because of Fly on the Wall, right? Like
Yeah.
when you listen to other people's secrets, and you like kind of like always
When you
in
watch
the
them
background,
pee.
just listening. I watch them pee.
I'm watching you pee.
Yeah, here, and I made the
Yes.
background. And
You
the
made
models.
everything. You made my model. You made your model. You made this fucking background.
Yeah, I'm just built different.
Guys, give
I
Eris some
use
love.
some assets, like all the plants. They are all free to use.
I'm so
But
impressed.
I made the vase and stuff and the candles.
You made so
That was
much
me.
stuff, and the fact that you didn't 3D model before that is so impressive to me. The fact that like everything
Yeah, that was my
here,
first time.
even some of the artwork and those figures that you could probably pull up a picture of them actually. Like we'll do it in post. But she made like 3D
Oh.
models of. Well, she didn't make the 3D models. She used 3D models, imported them into Blender, and then made them into figures with poses, and they're in the background up there. You can see them above my head. It's crazy. Super talented.
Yeah, I might have forgotten
I might
to
have farted.
make yours visible, and that's why it's not in the render right
what?
now. Look! It's not in there.
I was thinking that, and
I
I was
just
like, nah, that must be a
realized that.
mistake. God damn it.
Yeah, I will fix it till next episode, guys. It's in the promo picture that's on my Discord though.
That is true. That's a good picture. I didn't make a post because I'm lazy. I need to be better.
Yeah, I
about
made a
that.
post on Twitter. Bro, Twitter is a shithole anyways.
Yeah.
No need to promote anything over there.
Well,
Yo, some posts just blow up, others just in the gutters, like 0 views.
yeah. There's also the grok stuff, which we'll talk about later. But right now, we're gonna talk about ourselves because this is probably going to be a very first introduction to both of us. or some of you might be a fan of Eris. Maybe one of you is a fan of me, and you probably just heard about us from this podcast alone. So, like, for future reference, we'll use this as like the first, as we'll upload it. We're currently live as recording, and if you weren't here, don't worry, it will be uploaded later on one of our channels, probably. Who knows? Maybe both. I think both might be a good idea, actually.
I think a first episode on both, yeah.
Yeah. That way it could be like, oh, hey, Tay. It could be a good intro, I think, for our channels as well. So
yeah.
Do you want to start the introduction? Like, talk about yourself a little bit, and then we'll get into the 3x3s.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Eris. I make VTube models and emotes, and I actually joined the VTube community quite some time ago. I think it was back in 2019 or 2020. I watched a video of a German VTuber who made tutorials on VRoid models. So I decided to make my own. I didn't stream back then, but I started streaming like in 2021 for a few months, and then I stopped, and then I came back as a VTuber.
Just explain why you're weirdly good at making VRoid models. Like, I got the
Yeah, I
inspiration
did
to
it
make
back
mine.
in the beta.
Yeah, I remember watching your
VRoid
stream.
Studio was in the beta.
Damn, that's a long time ago. Jesus.
Yeah.
You
It
streamed
was so
yourself.
shit back then.
I remember you streamed yourself making one, and I was like, damn, you're making it look so easy. I guess I'll try. And then we made it. And then together, well, I think that's what led us to actually make this podcast. Like, oh, we could actually use these. And you can use them in the same scene. That's pretty cool. And then we just still made it live 2D anyway.
Yeah, because we waited so long that I was able to make 2 models.
I'm kind of glad we're 2D, honestly, because I like the model I made, and I like the way it like looks, but it's such a pain in the ass to get it to look nice in motion with capturing and stuff. So I'm using a webcam.
Can I say I nailed your ears so much? I've been staring at them the whole time. Like, your ears are my favorite part about your model.
Alright, so my turn.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Midori Dormer. I'm a little English dragon boy. You can't tell from this otter costume, but I am meant to be a dragon VTuber. I usually have horns. You can't see them because of the hoodie. It's an otter because I love otters. I'm really into anime, and I'm really into Marvel Rivals. And I don't stream a lot because my life is very hectic with work, as well as sleeping all the time because I'm very tired. Fun fact, Dormer, I looked it up, is an old English name for sleepy man. So I think that was very fitting. And Midori is green in Japanese, which is my favorite color.
Well, Dormer is fitting. The amount of times you fell asleep on Discord.
Listen, okay, bitch. I had a long day. I was at the salt mines grinding away. I was grinding at the grindstone. I was making that bread. And you, motherfucker, were in your little fucking gamer chair, like, la 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 la, I'm gonna play lads and watch YouTube videos. Oh, look at me, I'm Eris.
It wasn't when I played Lads. I played Peak with Jelly, I think.
Whatever. Playing with my woman while I'm at the... going behind my back, playing with my woman.
It's our woman.
It's our woman. Jeez.
It's our
speaking
woman now,
of,
bitch.
how can you type? Wait, why can you type?
No, I have my chat on not emote only. I just said that we're gonna ignore it, so they can talk to each other.
You know what? Let me change mine real quick because it's on emote only. Let me change that.
Yeah. So
I forgot that we're not showing
basically
chat.
our podcast setup is we are talking and the chat will be active, but we won't like read stuff from the chat, or at least we'll try. Sometimes it's probably gonna slip through and someone will say, "Oh, hi, person XYZ."
Literally said
but
hi to Tay in the intro.
I'm trying to ignore it. Yeah, you literally did.
This is gonna be our first episode.
But that's okay. Hey Tay.
Tay is forever in the episode.
See, she even clicked on my stream and not yours.
Wow, the audacity of this bitch. She's naked right now. I hope you know that.
Oh, okay.
She is. She's in the bath. So yeah. As an intro to us and this podcast, I thought it'd be a very cool idea to do something I see my favorite podcasts do often. We made 3x3s, and the 3x3 concept's very simple. It's a 3x3 grid with 9 pictures of things based on a theme, And I thought it'd be a good introduction to have the first theme as things we like, things that represent us and the things we like. So, do you want to go first, or shall I? What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, let me just
activate
insert
mine.
a image because I didn't set this up because I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. You forgot.
I forgot, guys. 3 by.
So while Midori sets this up, I'm gonna explain, or I'm gonna describe the pictures on here real quick, because some people will probably also use this as background noise and not watch it while this is happening. So let me just say what's on here real quick. So my model is on here, a camera, a sunflower field, Zane from Love and Deep Space, a glass igloo. I will tell you more about this later. Chucky, Silent Hill F, Resident Evil 7, and a moon.
Okay, so wildly different to mine. The Chucky one I get.
I tried to make mine look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, so I understand Chucky because you fucking love Chucky. That's like your favorite horror film. And do you say is it your model specifically or just Eris in general?
It's my model. Yeah, it's my model.
Yeah, it's a really good model. You're really proud of the way you do your art because it looks really good.
Yeah, I hope with rigging my new model, I can advance it a little more and then hopefully soon be able to sell VTuber models, art and rig.
All right. So obviously I know why Lads is on there because fucking Yuguna. Playing a Guna game.
Yeah, okay, listen, guys, listen. I have been playing Lads for almost a year now. I think it's on 351 days or something.
Jesus.
Something 350 days. And I don't know, Zane is just a comfort character. I needed something after like binging Baldur's Gate for 1,000 hours, because that was my comfort game for the longest time. And I need a replacement, and Lads took that.
I need a new virtual boyfriend to keep me entertained.
Well, honestly, Baldur's Gate wasn't really about the dating aspect. The story was very relatable, especially Astarians.
You can fuck a bear, man.
That doesn't mean I did. I mean, I love Halcyon, but I never. I only did it for the achievement.
I only did it for the achievement. That bear is lying.
However,
I would have, but I didn't.
I did romance the Emperor.
Oh damn! I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can. You have to hold his hand.
You have to hold his hand.
And then the next time you see him, you have to kiss his tentacles and tell him his breast smells like vanilla.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the mind flayer.
Oh, when you said emperor, I thought you meant a literal like king. I was like, oh, I didn't know that you
no.
could romance a king.
The emperor is his name.
I've seen that scene many a times of your party members coming in and being like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then he deletes their memory.
Damn, get deleted, bitch. All right, so what is the moon? Like, is it just the moon in general, or?
Okay, listen. The moon is on there, first off, because I needed something red.
Oh my god.
The aesthetics. And second off, I'm someone who really loves astronomy and like planets and stuff. I also used to regularly do moon photography with my Nikon camera, so I can watch the different moon phases and where it stands in the sky. Yeah, the brand, Nikon.
What was Nikon?
I don't know how you say it in English. In German, we say Nikon.
Oh, interesting. Continue.
Yeah. Anyways, with my camera, so I can watch the moon phases and stuff. I even used to possess a what's it called? Telescope. I used to have a telescope.
I had one as a kid.
And
I swear it was such a go-to Christmas present, wasn't it?
Well. Yeah, it was. Yo, I got mine on Black Friday, I think.
Rise up. Who got their shitty telescope that didn't work because it like had a smudge on the inside or some shit?
Mine worked pretty well. Mine was just unstable because of this because of the tripod being like very wobbly. Yeah, it was a low quality.
All right. So what is that? What's that top middle one? Is it like winter?
Okay. That's Finland. That's a city in Finland, and no, a resort in Finland, and it is meant to be like a glass igloo. And there is houses as well that have like little glass domes, so you can watch the aurora at night while falling asleep.
Ah, I really want to see that.
And I really want to go there one day. I really want to, but my boyfriend is not much of a cold person, so he doesn't want to.
Do you remember when, I think it was like a couple months ago, like October, November, where apparently the aurora was so big you could see it in Scotland?
I think, yeah, even in Germany it was visible.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, there's a website that tracks it, and it showed you like
Mhm.
how it would disperse, and it went over quite a lot of the northern hemisphere. It was so
I think it
cool.
was after a sunstorm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it
radiation
was
maybe.
after a sunstorm that has erupted and hit our Earth, and that's why it was able to be visible so much.
That's
Because
really
it
cool.
electrocuted our Earth
Yeah,
or
get fucked,
something.
Earth.
I don't really know. Get fucked, Earth.
Get
It can
fucked, Earth.
actually. Did you know that something like this can actually cause atoms to like get out of line and make you cheat in video games?
What?
Did you ever hear of the Super Mario incident where Speedrunner glitched like on top of the map and had like a record?
No, I've not heard this before.
It
Because of
was
the
okay.
aurora?
So what? Yeah, no, okay. So I don't know if it was because of a burst, but an atom caused the code to replace a 0 with a 1, and the guy teleported because of that. And that's a real fucking incident. You guys can Google it. It actually happens.
Damn.
My
That's,
boyfriend had that at work as well once.
you know, it's funny you say that because that reminded me of something that happens in the new, to a little bit of a tangent. You know the Knives Out films?
Yeah.
The newest one, Wake Up Dead Man. There's a plot, I don't want to spoil it because it's a really good film, you should watch it. There's like a plot point that involves a really strong like signal from a remote, and it affects a VHS recording of a tape because of the
Mm-hmm.
RF rays. It's crazy to think that stuff like that can happen and you're not aware of it because it's stuff we can't see or feel. Like
Yeah.
radio
It's
technicians.
really fun.
You know
Yeah.
those giant satellite dishes on battleships, like that's for
Mm-hmm.
radios. You can get cancer from being next to those because because of the waves are so strong. Apparently, it's a common thing for radio technicians and like engineers to get like very high doses of radiation and like what they call electromagnetic waves, and it like affects them negatively. And I think some of them even get like ill because of it.
I used to be next to a atomic trash facility.
That explains so much. You're a fucking ghoul.
No, I used to work in a building that like handles all the disposal because I was IT support there,
Back in my
and I
day,
used
we
to
ate
always
asbestos.
watch them. And I always used to watch them like move the like barrels around.
They leak like green goo and they became superheroes.
No, no.
Every time you tell me more about your life, I'm just like, damn, you can't get any more weird. And then you trump me. You trump my expectations of you being more weird. Yeah, you know, once
I'm actually
a
five
helicopter
quarters
fell on me.
related to Donald Trump.
Oh god, don't even joke about that. Disgusting. Explains why you're so stinky.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that?
Bro, Jelly dissed me earlier.
Yeah, what's new? She does to me every day.
I sent a gif in from the oh god, what's the animal's name? The stinky animal?
Skunk.
Yeah, from the skunk from Bambi. That's like blushing. Do you know that gif?
Yes, I know
And I
that gif.
sent that in. She was like, "Finally, a gif that matches you." And I was like, "What the fuck, bitch?"
Oh, that's why I love her. That's why I love her.
Okay, I keep going.
So what's that left? What's that middle left one? Is that fire or is that a film?
Oh, that's Resident Evil 7. That's
Is it?
the like cover art.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Blair
Let's
Witch.
go Tell and Brody.
Ah, yes. So
I
would you
fucking
say
love Resident Evil 7.
is it specifically Seven's your favorite, or would you say you love all of them?
No, it's just I just picked one that's red.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you love Resident Evil.
I wanted to pick Ada first, but I'm not the biggest Ada fan.
I'm
so
surprised you
felt
didn't put
like
Wesker in there because Wesker is your like go-to.
I wanted to, but he didn't match color-wise. He
You
didn't
could have just
fit
fucking
in.
painted him red or some shit. Like you could have like found a fucking I don't know, Rule 34 fan
Yeah,
art
but
of
where's the
him in a
fun
red
in that?
dress.
Where's the fun in that?
Imagine if he was wearing that bitch's dress from Resident Evil 2. What's her name?
There is fan art of him wearing Ada's
See?
dress.
See? You could have matched that perfectly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, Resident Evil 7 I picked for one because of the color, and second because Resident Evil 7 was what introduced me to the Resident Evil games.
Really? I thought you were like
And it's the one that saved the whole franchise.
I thought you were like a fan from like way earlier. The way you talk about it. I thought you were like
Yeah,
into
okay.
it much later.
Okay, listen. Listen, when I was 12, I used to always watch the Resident Evil movies, the live action ones, the shitty ones, you know.
Oh shit, yes, we know.
And yeah, and I haven't played. I didn't even know it was a game franchise. So Resident Evil, my favorite German YouTuber called Kronk, he posted Resident Evil 7 Let's Play.
Yo,
Yeah,
check
Kronk.
out this Resident Evil game. It's pretty chill.
Yo, I've been watching him since I was like 9.
Damn, bitch, you young. I keep forgetting how
Bro,
young
what
you
the
are in comparison. You're like a little
Yeah,
sister.
but like I've been watching him for fucking 13 years or something.
God damn, I'm getting. Oh, my back hurts hearing that. My back actually. I was alive when they when Resident Evil 5 was new.
Yeah, oh my, okay, I was alive when Resident Evil 5 was new too.
No, I mean I was like young and able to play it. My brother played it when it came out.
I could have probably played it. My mom let us play Tomb Raider when I was 7.
But yeah, I was surprised to hear that, honestly. Not that Resident Evil 7 saved the franchise, because fuck me, 6 was god awful. Like I've never played it, but I know enough.
Yeah, I'm
like,
so glad they did 7 the way they did it. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't a perfect Resident Evil, right? And it was very brave of them to like give it a whole new twist with the molded instead of doing like zombie stuff. But it worked. It worked. I think Resident Evil 7 saved the franchise.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like going from the third person to the first person not only like was drastically different, but it made it like fresh and new enough so people who weren't into it originally could give it a go, because first person was really in at the time. And horror games are like hits and miss mostly, because this was also the time when FNAF was really popular and people were used to the jump scares. But I think 7's more of a psychological slow burn, isn't it? Because you've got like you've got like the mold enemies, as well as like the old guy, the dad who follows you around. You can't kill
Jack.
You can kill him actually, I think, but it's hard to. And then the boss fights are like
you can kill him. His fights are so ass, bro. I hate them so much. Like him spinning in that stupid ass car, or oh my god, I was I played 7 as like one of my first stream games when I started playing horror games again. I think it was right after Fatal Frame or something. Oh no, wait, 2 was in between that as well. But anyways, I played Resident Evil on my channel like a year ago, and I was hella sick. Like I had a fever and everything, but I wanted to stream because I didn't stream for the whole week, and I was still sick. I think I had COVID actually. This fucking boss fight where he has like those scissor chainsaws.
Yeah, the scissor chainsaws.
I was crashing out on stream. I was crashing out. I think I did a death counter and I had like 15 deaths or something until I finally got him. And like it's the hardest fucking boss in the whole game. Like why is it so hard?
I was just
crashing out because I had a fever.
How does 8 compare to you compared to 9? Because 8's probably my favorite. Like, it's the only one I've like replayed multiple times for fun. But like, how does it feel to you, considering that it's the same protagonist and like similar concept? It's direct sequel to 7.
Yeah. So as someone who really loves 4, 8 feels like they took Resident Evil 4 remake, or Resident Evil 4 in that case, like the elements of it, and just polished it a little more, because that was before remake, right? And I like 8. I like 8 because it has, like I said, it has the Resident Evil 4 kind of like stuff and a little more action. Honestly, so many people hate on Ethan Winters. I think he's a cool character. I like that he's a little boring. You know, I don't think characters always have to have a strong personality.
Controversial take. I don't think of him as a character because he's a very nothing burger character. He's like,
Yeah.
they stole my baby. I'll get my baby back.
But the ending still made me sad when he died.
You mean oh yeah, I guess he does, yeah.
When he has his child in hand and then Chris walks over and it's like, no, I'm gonna get you out of here. But his like molded also gets destroyed because he's like 90% molded
He
now.
was molded all along. He didn't get
Bro,
rid of the moisture enough.
The way Heisenberg is like cutting his hand off. He just puts some water on it and sticks it right back on.
That was my
That is
first
comedy, bro.
I love that meme of, man, I really need a band-aid for this cut. Resident Evil, I cut my fucking hand off, let me pour chemicals on it and stick it. The fact that the sleeve also reattaches is just really fucking stupid, but they never talk about it because it was like, well, obviously it's because it's part of the model. We couldn't, like, we didn't have the budget to make the sleeve different, so we just had to fuck it, you know?
Yep.
Oh, it's so fucking... When you look at Resident Evil, it's so goofy as well as terrifying when you think about it.
Yeah. Especially, I'm interested how 9 will play out, especially because we have Leon, our favorite dad joke jokester.
Oh yeah, I guess he is back, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna have the action scenes, and Grace will have the horror scenes.
Interesting. I know in the
there's a showcase today.
In the demo, the monster looked really cool. It was like freaky that you could purposely keep it into a room where the lights turn on, and then it would have to run out because it's scared of the light. That's pretty cool. I think Resident Evil is one of those things where, whether you like it or not, you can recognize that it's a really good franchise because it's like has such reach. It defined a lot of the horror game genre, I think, for good reason.
Yeah, I mean, look at Silent Hill. Konami was like, let's take Resident Evil and mash it together with some other horror games and make something completely new out of it.
Did that Silent Hill demo that wasn't Silent Hill, the one that they got rid of, what was it called? You know, the one where
do you mean PT?
Yeah, PT. Did that
made
come
by Kojima?
Yes. Did that come out before or after 7? Remember?
I think before 7.
Because I feel like they heavily influenced each other. Because maybe they knew about the other and they were like, damn, we've really got to beat them to it before they get it out.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if the Silent Hill came out with a first-person horror game before Resident Evil, I think it would have like destroyed them. It wouldn't have like had such an impact because people have been like, actually, they're copying
I don't know. People were starving for horror games because in a year PT and Resident Evil 7 released, it was like a few years after Outlast, right? So like people wanted more after the whole Outlast, Layers of Fear kind of thing, you know. That we were kind of starving in the horror genre. Not gonna lie, because then it kept like switching over to just like zombie games for a long time with like what was the name again? Dead Island and which one did we play?
Dying Light.
Dying Light, yeah. Like it kind of switched more to the zombie genre, which a lot of horror fans don't really see as horror games.
Yeah, they're less horror, more action oriented.
Yeah.
They're more like
horror
depends.
Dying Light has its moments.
Oh yeah, the games can be terrifying, but like you can make any game terrifying when a fucking giant monster's chasing you and you can't kill it. It's like, oh god. Okay, so what is that? So I see sunflowers. Are they like your favorite plant?
Yes.
Do you fuck with
I like
sunflowers? Are you the kind of bitch
I love sunflowers.
Are you the kind of bitch that sees a sunflower like keyring or like a hairpin or a notepad and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna need some sunflower shit?
Oh my god, I wish. If I had the money, I would have so many sunflower themed things. I also really want like, do you know that sunflower yellow that's like kind of an orangey yellow?
Yeah, I guess so.
I would love to have my gaming setup that color. What?
I'm just imagining you.
Bro, try to find like a yellow keyboard. Yes. A yellow mouse, maybe on AliExpress, but yellow headphones. I looked everywhere. The only ones I could find were JBLs, and they were 1,500 because they don't exist anymore.
Hear me out. Spray paint that bitch.
But I was thinking about it. Honestly, I took apart a keyboard before, and like keycaps aren't expensive. You can get them on AliExpress in all sorts of colors, so
You
that
can
wouldn't
3D
be an
print them.
issue. True, that too.
It's
So
the
yeah,
same
I was
thing, just
thinking
like
about it.
26 times.
But the thing with spray paint is you have to get the right one, because some of them
Yeah.
turn sticky after some time.
And also because you have to like prime the plastic too, you have to like sandpaper it,
Mm.
and then you have to clean it and dry it, and then you have to like get primer and shit.
That wouldn't be an issue. It's just a lot of
Tedious.
like spray paints is like they like turn sticky after some time. It's kind of like, do you know that matte finish they used to use like in the 90s, and that like got sticky after some time, and then everything would stick on it.
I don't.
It's like a kind of like matte satin kind of finish.
If you show me, I probably would, but I don't really think of anything. I don't own anything from the 70s apart from this fucking house.
We have a laptop with that stuff, and that laptop
Jesus.
is sticky as hell. It's disgusting.
That's probably
Or
because of the
my
gooning.
new hairbrush that I bought also has the same like
Gooning.
the same finish on it, and I took my acetone nail polish remover and just took off that whole fucking thing.
Wow.
It was so like everything was sticking to it, and it was disgusting combing my hair with it because it was so sticky.
You know,
I hate sticky.
I'm not petty enough to go that far. I would just got a new hairbrush, not gonna lie. But you're like, fuck this hairbrush, fuck this paint.
No, I just bought it.
Peel that bitch.
I just bought it.
Oof, God.
Bro, I just bought it, literally. It was $10. I'm not throwing away $10
Did it
if
have
I have nail
sunflowers on
polish
it?
remover and can just take it off. No, it's black and pink.
Damn, you basic bitch.
Bro, honestly, like try to find something woman related that isn't like white, pink, or black. It's so hard.
Wesker.
True, he's blue and gray, like his
is.
suit.
He's got a tight ass.
What?
Okay,
Huh?
so I know Chucky's there because it's your favorite film. What is that thing on the
I
bottom
love
left?
Chucky. Bottom left? You mean Silent Hill F?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's Silent Hill F. It's
It's
the
hard
scene.
to tell. Let me enlarge that picture.
Yeah, it's the scene where she is like
there we go.
after
Yeah, I see it
she
better.
gets out of the other world, where she got the burnt mark on her back
Ah, cool. Yeah, you love Silent Hill.
after like her whole transformation.
Between
I love
Silent
Silent
Hill
Hill.
and Resident Evil, which would you say is your go-to? Like, if you had to pick one over the other, which one would you go for?
See, the thing is, I would pick Resident Evil because I don't have a PlayStation, and Silent Hill is like not
Yeah.
available for PC. So Resident Evil, but because of all of the remakes and like new games,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, story-wise, I'm just way more invested into Silent Hill, because Resident Evil, I mean, it has story, but it's not like a deeply going into you kind of story, you know?
Yeah.
It's like more of a very surface level story, while Silent Hill is trying to explore the human what's it called? Psychosis?
Like
The human brain.
psychology?
It's trying to explore the human
Do you mean
brain.
psychology? Is how you're trying to say?
Yeah, psychology. Yeah. Leave me alone. I'm German. I don't know all the words.
I feel like Resident Evil and Silent Hill are two sides of the same coin when it comes to the horror genre. Because I think Resident Evil was more action and gameplay based than story, like psychological based, whereas Silent Hill is the polar opposite when you compare them.
To be fair, there is one Resident Evil where they did the same thing. It's a rail shooter, and you play this one guy, and he thinks the whole time he's the bad guy because he got amnesia after he got hit on the head, and the whole time he thinks he's the bad guy, just in the end to find out he wasn't the bad guy when he already hated himself. That one was such a fantastic Resident Evil game. Like, I think me and my friend gave it like a 10 out of 10.
What was
because
that
the
called?
story was just... Oh, I don't fucking know. That's the issue. I think... Wait, let me...
So it's a rail shooter. What platform
while
was
we
it
keep
on?
talking. I think it was a Wii. I think Nintendo.
Wii one.
Wii.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, most rail shooters are Nintendo.
Wii Resident Evil game. Let's have a quick look.
I'm gonna look at his game list.
Resident Evil 0?
No. It wasn't the main title. It was a spin-off.
The Umbrella Chronicles.
No.
Dark Side Chronicles.
No, it wasn't a Chronicle one.
Archives?
No.
Fuck, I'm reading off a list and I can't. Resident Evil Wii.
No.
That's just Resident Evil. I'm not seeing anything apart from
No, no,
4 and
no.
0. Dark Side
I'll
Chronicles.
find it out.
This there's a bundle with Dark Side Chronicles where you have like one of those shooting things where you put the controller and the nunchuck in. It's like a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, Darkside Chronicles is an amazing game. I hope they remake it for PC.
Oh,
Because
Revelations?
Darkside Chronicles is very... No, it's not Revelations.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I tried.
I'll find out.
And so the last one, I assume is photography.
Yeah.
With the camera.
It's actually digital photography.
Is there like such a
But
big
I
difference?
put a camera there because it's like not really. But like one is digital and the other one is like I go outside and take pictures. But no, I'm a big fan of digital photography. I used to play Cyberpunk just to take pictures there.
Cyberpunk is really good for it. It's
Same
like,
with Baldur's Gate.
a little
Yeah.
tangent. Games have like invested so much into the fucking photo mode. It's crazy, like how often you'll see these amazing pictures and you'd be like, "Wow,
Yeah.
how do they make this? Like that's in game? What?"
Yeah, real.
Well, there was one game I saw pictures like I saw like people doing it in this particular game. I had no idea it had a photo mode. I can't remember what it's called, but the pictures looked amazing. Like people were figuring out how to like put effects
Yeah,
on
there's a
and
huge
like
ass mod.
yeah, there's some really cool like I think it might be a subreddit, in fact. Like game screenshots or something, maybe. I don't know. But like when people
Yeah.
get really invested, they make some really cool shit. I'll have to look into that one day for a stream, maybe. That'd be a cool idea. Yeah, would you say this all represents you as a person pretty well? Like the things you're into? Most of it's horror
Yeah, I
and
definitely
boy love.
the things I'm into. Yeah, horror. I like I like characters.
I like hot men.
No, I'm just a huge fan of stories, and like the reason I like Love and Deep Space, for example, is because of all the different story cards and stuff. Like Ultimate besides,
Like the
but
one
like
where you're
the
spanking
stories
him,
alone.
and the one where he moans and growls.
Spanking him?
I took a shot in the dark. I was hope there's a 50-50 chance someone got spanked.
There is one where you bite.
I'm not gooning, babe. I'm just biting my man.
I'm just biting my man. Yeah, they go into a frenzy and you have to find the activation tracker thing.
No, babe, I can't take the trash out. I'm trying to get my points in on lads.
Like honestly, the 3x3 was hard for me to do because I kind of wanted to put this horror everywhere because like I'm such a big horror and like story game
You are
fan.
a creature,
You know?
so it would be on brand.
Well, I just like horror games because they always have good story, or most of the time they have good story. Like honestly, if you look for good story games, you're correct with the horror. Like you're on the right path with horror. Most have very deep stories.
Would you say Outlast? Not Outlast. The Last of Us is a horror game?
No.
It's like horror adjacent.
I think it has its jump scares, its scary parts, but I would call it an adventure more than a horror game.
Yeah. It's just like it's like zombies, so it's like more of it. Yeah, it's less horror, more action.
Yeah.
All right, shall we move on to mine?
Yes.
Let me just switch the image out for mine. I also had a little bit of problems with mine, even though I came up with the idea. Because I had to change it last second because I remembered something because my friend was playing a game that I'm really into, so I had to like I had to like change it in the last second to make it match. You got yours up?
Yeah, I got it up.
Okay, so I'll go from the top left and we'll go across. So we've got The Witcher 3, then we've got
I
Vintage
love
Story,
The Witcher 3.
Swords, How to Train Your Dragon, Bleach, Marvel Rivals, Pizza, Berserk, and Halo.
Okay, should we do it the same way you just did it with me, where I just ask questions?
Yeah.
Okay, why Halo?
So Halo, fun story actually, I think got me into gaming more or less because back in the day, my brother was more of a gamer than me. Like he wanted the Xbox and I had like the GameCube, but I didn't really touch it much apart from like a couple of games. And Halo was like a game we both really fell in love with because we watched people play it and our friend groups from school had Halo, like 1 and 2. I think I think this is before 3 came out actually, which is like how old I was. I was a young kid, and we like we begged our parents to go get us Halo 1 and 2 from the game store back when game stores were a thing, and we played the shit out of them so much. And then Halo 3 came out, and then our friends and us, we just played Halo so much. It was like we weren't COD kids, we were Halo kids. That's basically how it worked. And Halo's like
No, I get it.
like Halo 3 back in the day was like I'm moving my camera. Halo was like the flagship title of Xbox, and when they announced the Xbox 360 and then we got Halo 3 for the first time, it was like that's our first introduction to multiplayer. Like I'm pretty sure we begged our parents to get us the internet because we didn't have internet at the time. We got working internet so we could play Halo online with our friends, and it basically like snowballed from there. Where through Halo, I like played other games and then slowly got more into it. And then Halo Reach came out and that was fucking amazing. And 4 and 5 went great, but still Halo fan. I don't play Halo now because the game franchise has like been shat on. It's been like dragged through the mud, honestly. Like Infinite is pretty good, but it's blatantly a cash grab. Like everything about it is so bastardized. Like a core thing about Halo is that you can customize your Spartan. Like even in Halo 1, you can customize your color and like the emblem and the name tag.
I remember.
Now, in Infinite, they have a system called armor cores. And the way that works is you get like a base Spartan model, and every armor associated with that is locked to that core. And they made it a part of like battle passes and like timed events. And the only way to get certain armors was to like play certain game modes for a certain time. It was ass. And they eventually changed it so that every armor core could have every shoulder and headpiece. Like every other Halo game ever did. I miss the days of Reach, man. Reach had the best customization. And Infinite is kind of like that, but they changed so much of it to make it as monetized as possible. It's so ass. Honestly, so disappointed. Like as a Halo fan, it's so hard to see it now and recommend it. I wouldn't recommend Halo to anyone nowadays unless you're playing the Master Chief Collection, which is still being played today, and it has all of the previous Halo games, including Reach and ODST. And you buy it once. It's a big download because you're downloading 6 games, but it's like if you want to play Halo, you could just play that on Game Pass, and you could just have a great time.
Yo, but like the Master Chief Collection, can't you just download like the games individually as well?
Oh yeah.
I think you only download the launch at first, and then can download the games individually.
Oh yeah.
So you play through one, uninstall that, play and download another. I also played Halo on the first Xbox. I had the first PlayStation and the first Xbox, and bro, the world back then was like, I think it was one of those exclusives that was only released for the Xbox One.
Yep.
And the first Xbox, and the world was so empty on that one.
Oh, and Combat
like I don't know if you, huh?
Yeah, the first game, first Halo.
I don't know. It wasn't the first Halo. It was like that like special one that only got released for the very first Xbox. I don't know the name anymore.
Special one.
But there is an exclusive only for the first Xbox, I think.
I'm not too sure about that. Maybe you're thinking of. Are you sure it's Halo 1? Like
it was a Halo, but like it wasn't a main game. It was like a side game. I don't remember what it was called, but there was like nothing in the world. It was literally empty. It was literally empty. There was no nothing.
I remember back in the day on YouTube, there was like a bunch of videos of it was either a PC mod or some like beta test of the game where they had a bunch of vehicles that weren't in the game
Mm.
that you could like fly around and fuck with, and they had like a bunch of like random weapons and stuff. That might have been what you're talking about, maybe.
No, it had story. It was kind of
Had
like Halo
story?
1, but it wasn't Halo 1 because I played Halo 1 like again like a few
Like,
years ago and like I think even last year,
do you remember what the
and it
story
wasn't
was?
Halo 1. No, I don't remember. I only know that you had to kill aliens.
I have no idea
That you
what you're
always
talking about, honestly.
do in every single Halo. I just know the world back then was so fucking empty in Halo. Like there was nothing. There was no trees, no nothing.
I don't know
Just
what the fuck you're
grass.
talking about. I think you had a fever dream or something, or you've got like a Chinese bootleg
No,
version of
no,
Halo.
wait.
Are you googling right now?
There was an exclusive game edition. Halo Combat Evolved. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the first game. That's Halo 1.
It's Halo 1?
Yeah,
It
that's
was so empty back then. Did they remake it for the Master Chief?
they later down the line they did
Oh yeah,
do
they
a
did remake it.
anniversary edition of Halo 1 and Halo and 2. Oh my god, the anniversary edition of 2 is amazing. They redid all of the cinematics and they're so
Then those
beautiful.
are the Master Chief, right?
Yeah, you can play all of them, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's why it was so. Okay, yeah,
It's-
then it was the first Halo.
Honestly,
Because that shit was empty. There was nothing. There was like one tree every like 200 kilometers.
I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. I think you got
It was so empty.
I think you got
Screenshots of it. There's like 2 trees in the whole thing.
well, this was like 2000, like 2000s.
I
It was
know,
like
2001.
it was like they didn't have the budget for 3 polygons. What you expect? But yeah, Halo 2
No, it's just so
is
sick to see, you know.
if you ever wanted to play a Halo game, I highly recommend Halo 2 for the campaign because it's amazing. Halo 3 because it's like the GOAT. It's like the pinnacle of Halo. And Reach because Reach is like one of the best Halo games I've ever played. Multiplayer as well. Multiplayer was so fun. I miss multiplayer for that, man. They had a game mode called Invasion where you would play as the Covenant and you would always be attacking the Spartans who were defending. And you could play as elites, and you had like because you were bigger and faster, you had like certain debuffs so that the Spartans could have a chance because they had more people. So basically, it was like a numbers game, and you had your own like weapons and stuff, and then you would spawn in vehicles when you progressed. It was kind of like Battlefield's version of Rush, but it was so fun. I loved it so much. Like when you dominated a team, it felt so good to overwhelm them. Like you're just stomping on them. It's great. I had so much fun, man. Those were the golden days. Happier times.
Okay, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Witcher. I want to hear your story about why you put a Witcher on there.
So Witcher 3 specifically because I remember when I first got into PC building, I remember it was around the time Witcher 3 was actually coming out and people were hyping how it's like the benchmark for graphics, kind of like how Crysis was for a while. And people are like, it's so you need a beefy PC to play this game. The hair alone, the hair physics, whoa, they'll set your house on fire with how much you have to process. And then I remember playing Witcher 2, and I didn't fuck with Halo. I didn't fuck with the second one because it was so clunky and weird. But then I saw gameplay for the story of Witcher 3. I was like, I'll give it a try actually. So I played it, and I loved it so much that I think I upgraded my PC so I can play it better. I think I like used my first paycheck for my first job to make my PC good enough to run The Witcher 3. And The Witcher 3 for me is like one of my favorite RPGs ever. It's so good. Like the story and the game play as well as all the side content. Also, the DLC, oh my god. The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine is probably the best DLC I've ever played in my life. It's so good. It like expands. It has a whole new area with new enemies. There's a whole new story, new weapons. The level cap gets raised, so you can play after you finish everything in the base game and the first DLC. And it's so good because it, depending on how you finish the base game, you have like certain characters reappear for like special dialogue options, and you can like you have like a wine. It's like set in France. As a fantasy version of France, so like you own a wine vineyard, and then you're like, there's like a murder
Oh,
mystery where you have to, there's like a vampire or something, a creature's running amok in this town, and you've been sent for to like kill this vampire by these knights, and you learn, you go through this like tragic backstory about this vampire who didn't want to kill anyone, but he was forced to because he was being hunted or he was being blackmailed. It's such a good game, man. I would honestly play.
are you
Hmm?
are you excited for Witcher 4?
Yes and no, because good witch like The Witcher is my favorite franchise when it comes to fantasy, maybe, but with the way that they've handled the TV show and the fact it's been so long since a Witcher game's been released, I'm like, I'm not gonna set myself up for expectations because it's probably gonna be either an okay game that everyone is like fighting over, is it good or bad for content, or it's gonna be like a pretty mid experience because there's so many good, better RPGs currently on the market, like Expedition
Well,
33.
to be fair, if we look at Cyberpunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of trust CD Projekt Red because yeah, Cyberpunk had a rocky release, but I also kind of blame like um the shareholders because they were like,
Mm-hmm.
you have to release this game, we're losing money and stuff, even though they knew they weren't ready. So I kind of blame those for the downfall in the beginning. But story-wise, Cyberpunk even in the beginning was very, very beautiful, very, very good written, very diverse and stuff. And if they continue this trend with The Witcher 4, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, yeah, the TV show, but I don't think CD Projekt Red actually had anything to do with the TV show other than like them giving the IP.
Yeah, I only bring up
So
the
I wouldn't
TV
base
show.
it too much on the TV show.
Yeah, the only reason I bring up the TV show is, sorry, I'm moving stuff off camera. The only reason I bring it up, honestly, is because in the cultural zeitgeist of like IPs, The Witcher's like name has been dragged through the mud, unfortunately, because of the show. Like people
The
have
TV
like a
show,
negative
yeah.
connotation of it, regardless of the fact that it's completely separate, has nothing to do with the games. Um,
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna get myself too hopeful because I was super hyped for Cyberpunk, and when that came out, it was a pile of dog shit. And I have since then,
Honestly, I I didn't have issues with it on release. I gotta admit it. I didn't. And I played on the shittiest PC ever.
yeah, but it was like a buggy piece of shit that like was completely not ready to be
Yeah, I
released.
wish I would have experienced that. The only bug I had was that a weird fucking NPC would continue laughing when I entered the menu, and it was like even louder. And it was creepy as fuck.
You ever
You
seen
could
that
just hear him laugh. And like he was laughing hysterically, and it scared me.
You ever seen that clip of Voice Critical playing the game and then he's reading chat where someone's like, yeah, so is the game like buggy? And then immediately a car phases into another car and a guy T-poses on top of it. And he's like,
Okay,
well, that explains it, doesn't it?
the cars, the whole car thing is still shit in the game, I must admit. Like even now, you just see like car masses in the background, and the moment you drive towards it, it's like dead street, you know.
Yep.
Or like I don't like the way the cars are like driving in the game. Like as someone who came from like one of my first games that I played was Need for Speed Most Wanted. And that game is old as fuck, but the cars on there, oh, they drive so well, you know? Like, but the moment you like try to take a curve in fucking Cyberpunk, your car just like slides away
Yep.
into the universe. It's so bad. I think the only cars you can actually drive is like the Calico one, or yeah, Calico, I think it's called.
Mm.
It's like the exclusive one that you find like in a cave.
Dave.
And like the motorcycles, they're fine too. But like most cars, they just break out like crazy, and then they just woo gone. You're off the street, buddy.
I think Cyberpunk is okay in its current state. I think it's playable, and I would recommend it to
Okay.
people. Let me finish. It's okay, but I think after the launch, it's very clear that even with all the updates, they're just band-aid fixes. Like surface level, it's like
No, they aren't.
it's a pretty playable game, but underneath, I think there's very like blatant design choices and errors that they didn't really patch out or work on very well because they were rushed. So I think to really make the game the best it could be, they would probably have to rebuild most of it from the ground up just to get like some core problems dealt with.
I disagree. Like all of the changes I mean, we have a functioning subway system now. We have like everything they wanted to put in is now in the game. The game runs really good on like all kind of NPCs. I don't think it needs to be built ground up. I mean, yeah, the cars and the distancing. My God.
Oh no, I'm not talking
Okay,
about
I get it. It's a little funny, but like other than that, like literally all the bugs are gone. I'd say. Like,
I don't
of
mean
course, the
the
game still has bugs. Every game has bugs, but
yeah, I mean not the aesthetic things like the visual problems. I mean like story wise as well as the uh
story. The
gameplay
story
choices.
was amazing. What do you mean?
Well, when you think about it, they hyped up what's his name, the fucking machine guy. God, what's his name? The robot dude who's like mostly robot.
Machine Guy?
You like fight him as the end of the boss.
Oh, you mean Oda?
Oh, his name was Oda. The guy who was like had rockets on his shoulder and shit.
The like protector of the oh god, what was
Oh,
his name
Sokka?
again? The family. Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher, that's it, yes.
Adam Smasher. Oda was the other one, yeah.
Okay. He like was meant to be like this big like antagonist, like this menacing like existence of like a merc who's all robot and like absolutely terrifying. And then he was just a bullet sponge that you could just like completely slap around and play with. Like I feel like the way I think Cyberpunk is great for its side content, not its main story stuff. I think like the
I
side
liked
stuff
Adam
you
Smasher
find.
fight. I wouldn't say he was hyped up as the end boss.
He's
He was really hyped up in the game.
like everything about him was meant to be like, wow, he's this like legend of a merc. Like he's the like ultimate badass. Like when you go on the mission where you go to his ship or something and you go into his room or whatever. It's like God, I was trying to remember now because it's been so long. Although it's been a while since I played the game, so I'm a bit hazy on the specifics. But I just remember when I finished it, I was left with thinking there were some really cool parts, but a lot of it was just like running around from A to B. You shoot some people, then you run back to A, and then you go to C, and then at some point you like shoot someone else. It was like very repetitive. You know what I mean?
But I think it's just the typical open world sick diseases. Most
Yeah,
open worlds have that. The
yeah, like
issue that you like run around, kill this person, go to the next mission. Like Skyrim, Skyrim still being one of the one thing people praise to this day. But what is Skyrim? Skyrim is you get a quest, you go into a dungeon, you kill a few skeletons, you come back out with a thing, and you give the thing to the quest giver. Like that's Skyrim. And it's still called one of the best RPGs. Or even Baldur's Gate, you know? Even Baldur's Gate is go in somewhere, kill some people, get something out of it, so
I
on.
was about to
You
say,
know?
like
I think that's just how diverse can you make a game? But I think because the side stories in Cyberpunk have so much like story,
mm,
and same with Skyrim, like the story aspect is like what people mostly look at. I think I like if I compare it to games like I just recently played Final Fantasy Rebirth, right?
mm.
And when I look at the side quests there, I think Cyberpunk is one of the best open world games.
Yeah, I was when you said
Go
like
this far?
when you
I
say
go this far.
when you mentioned the disease of open world, I was thinking about every open world I've played. It's like it's very true. Like even The Witcher,
Yeah,
like Fallout, Skyrim, Breath of the Wild,
it's always because like how much can
Ghost
you
of
make
Tsushima.
different? Like Rebirth tried with the mini games, but they were overzealous with it and
Yeah,
did too much, and then it got oversaturated with it. But like I think I just think that's just what open worlds are. You just go somewhere, finish the same task over and over,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
story is usually the thing that makes it like diverse.
Yeah, the story and the in-between content from A to B is important. Like, I,
Yeah,
fun fact, I was gonna put Red Dead 2 on here, but then I switched out for Finish the
yeah.
Story because Red Dead is like such a good experience, and it's because of like the A to B is so fun and memorable, and like you could just spend your time riding your horse around, encountering random NPCs and like exploring and doing all the strangers and the side quests. It's so like it feels like a very full and lived in open sandbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cyberpunk
Yeah,
is
same
very
with GTA 5.
yeah, GTA 5 is the
I
same,
enjoyed
yeah.
GTA 5. Yeah.
I think Cyberpunk is
I think
very
I've
fun to look at.
yeah. I
If
think Cyberpunk, like nowadays, since they added so much quality of life content and like fixed all of the bugs that they had that were game breaking, at least, I think Cyberpunk is one of the best open world games we have out there right now.
I do want to
I
play
go
the
this far
DLC.
because, like, especially with the DLC is so good, and
I've heard good things, yeah.
like they made something. Okay, so yo, the DLC is crazy because like certain decisions give you different quests. Because my boyfriend
really?
had this one quest that is like annoying as fuck where you have to stealth through the whole thing. And like I didn't have that because I did different decisions. I never got that quest. I got a different one
I'm too
instead.
ADHD to sneak. I'm just gonna shoot people.
No, you can't because there's like this killer roboter and Roboter, yeah. This killer
Robert.
android, sorry.
Robert.
It's German.
This robot's pissing me
Robert.
off.
Robert. There's this killer android and he insta kills you if he catches you.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So you can't shoot. You literally can't shoot because my boyfriend tried to shoot his way through and he got killed so many times he crashed out.
I love how we start talking about Witcher and now we're just talking about Cyberpunk.
Yeah, because same company. Anyways, let's move on to Vintage Story. I mean, I saw you play Vintage Story a lot.
Yes.
You don't have to go into detail too much with that since we skipped a few of mine too. What do you think of Hightail that just came out? Have you seen gameplay of that yet?
I literally watched a video like an hour before we started about what it is. I want to try it. It looks cool, but
it looks so much fun. I watched Nianners, Aethel, and Ironmouse play it this morning, and they had fun. And like you can do like more things than you can in Minecraft. It's similar to Vintage Story, kind of like where they took Minecraft and just enhanced it. And apparently, there's already like over 1,000 mods for it.
Oh, cool!
So you can literally make out of that whatever you want.
It's funny you say mods. I think it's cool because when I was getting an image for my 3x3, I saw an image for a fucking like steam-powered tank as a mod in Vintage Story. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is there a fucking like Betty from World War One is here? But no, Hytale looks like, on first impressions, it looks like a love child between Vintage Story and Minecraft. Like the cozy, simple nature of Minecraft, but like it looks more in depth in terms of fighting and exploration, like with cool systems in place, like RPG kind of stuff. I want to try it.
It's kind of like what Minecraft tries to be.
Is Hytale? It's not on Steam, is it? Is it like a separate launcher?
No, it's like a separate launcher. Yeah, it's kind of like an Overwolf launcher,
Hytale,
for example.
Let's see, I wonder how much is the game.
I think wasn't it 30 something?
Standard is $24, and there's like 3. There's like standard, supporter, and Cursebreaker. So can you guess how much the middle one is? If the first one is $24, how much is the second one?
30.
No, more.
What more? How much more? Like 20 more?
10 more. It's like 42.
10 more. Okay.
Can you guess how much Cursebreaker is? Bear in mind.
100.
A little less.
80.
Close. It was 84.
Oh my god. I wonder what the difference is. There's probably some stuff you don't really need.
It tells you. So
is it like mod support and stuff?
You get like in-game sets, and some items by the looks of it, and there's more to be revealed. So it's basically like you get extra items and like maybe cosmetic stuff by the sounds of it. It's just a way to support the devs because it's like an indie game.
Yeah. Wasn't it made by the Hypixel people?
I don't know actually.
I think it was made by the people who had the Hypixel Minecraft server.
I'm having a quick look at their website. I don't see Hypixel Studios. Huh.
Yes, that's yeah.
Interesting.
I used to play on Hypixel all the time as a child.
You still
I
are
loved
a child.
Hypixel.
I mean,
I am. I'm 22. You literally can't even make me older. Next year I'm gonna be 32.
don't steal my
You know,
thunder.
like switch the numbers.
I'm the young here. All right, shall we move on?
Well, yeah. Okay, swords is probably also in relation of you liking like the whole Viking stuff, right? And
I
not
just
Viking,
love swords. I don't know
medieval
what it
stuff.
is. Like ever since I was a kid, I just fell in love with swords. Like I loved the idea of having
Do you
one.
also like medieval stuff?
A little less. Specifically, swords is like a key interest of mine. I like medieval stuff because of swords, if that makes sense. Like knights
You
are
should
cool.
come over to Germany one day, and then we go to a medieval
Oh,
festival
I
so
would
you
love
can
to
buy
go
a
to a
sword.
Ren fair. I would love
They
to go.
literally have like people smite them there for you, personalized.
Do they have
And
the
we even have like courses. We even have like courses where you can make your own.
Do they have the games where people just dress up in full plate armor and they hit each other with frying pans?
My hometown had that. Yeah. Oh my god, my hometown. I partook in like the what's it called, the parade. Yeah, the parade. I partook in this one time, and I
Ooh,
got like this pretty dress on and everything. I also was the Christmas angel once
damn.
at the Christmas market.
Look at you.
It
The
was in the fucking
prettiest.
newspaper.
I just like
Keep
swords.
going.
I just like big
Sorry.
swords. I don't know what it is. It ties into the two other things on the list. Just liking big swords. Yeah. We'll move on to the next one. How to Train Your Dragon. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite films. I rewatch them all the time. I love 2 especially because like I cry when I watch 2. Have you seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. It's based on a kid's book. It's about a group of Vikings, namely Hiccup, the main character, who's not good at being a Viking. And it's all about how they love to kill dragons because they steal their sheep and shit. And he brings down a Night Fury, which is toothless, the puppy salamander dragon, who's so cute.
Isn't it like extinct dragon race at that
Night
point in the
Furies are
movie?
so
Like where
rare.
they think it is?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
they
a very
think he's
rare
the
one.
last
Yeah.
one because they like
Yeah.
get wiped out by some of the antagonists in the series. And when he brings him down, he like maims him so he can't flee. And he ends up studying him and befriending him by feeding him, and they become close friends and actually like then form a bond. And he makes, because Hiccup is really good at like making things because he works at a blacksmith's apprentice. He makes him a harness so he can fly and actually rides him and becomes the first like dragon rider. And then it's all about him.
Yeah, and then he
Toothless.
teaches the others, right?
Yeah, he actually like he frees the dragons that are being controlled by a giant dragon, who's their queen, and saves all the Vikings by showing the bond between them and like changing his father, who's the chief's attitude towards dragons. And the reason I like 2 so much the most is because in 2, do I spoil it? It's an old film though, so I feel like people have seen it.
Okay, podcast people who are listening right now, skip ahead a little bit.
Okay, like skip like 30 seconds. I'm going to do a brief explanation of what 2 is. So in 2, he finds out that his mum, who he thought was dead, not only is alive, but she is like also really into dragon taming and understanding them. And when there's a guy who like he's making a dragon army, and he's crazy, and he uses a giant alpha dragon to control dragons, and ends up killing not only the other alpha dragon that the mother was looking after, but kills his dad. And then he becomes chief, and Toothless becomes the alpha. And it's like a really cool bonding moment, like a growing moment for both of them. And not only is now his mom alive, but he's now like in charge of all of their island. And then 3 is the end, it's conclusion of Toothless finds another Night Fury, and he has to make the decision between staying with Hiccup or going off, and it's all about letting go. It's really cool when you look at the trilogy, because the first one's all about like bonding, and the second one's like growing up, and then the last one is about like letting go.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Toy Story, no? Because like Toy Story also has this like line where it's like, befriending, finding your true self, and then like letting go in the last Toy Story. But I hate that they're gonna make another Toy Story.
There's a fourth one.
Because the end of Toys.
There's a fourth Toy Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make a fifth.
Yeah, of course there are. Prince Money.
Yeah, but like, why? The fourth one had such a beautiful
That's
ending
money.
of Woody leaving the family and stuff and staying with, what was the name? Papatina or something?
I don't know.
Porcelina? Porcelina? I think it was Porcelina or something.
The one with the sheep?
The porcelain doll. Yeah.
I don't know.
He stayed with her and let the other go.
Real with you.
I cried so much. You have to watch it. I cried so much. You will love it.
I really don't want to watch Toy Story. I'm too old for that.
Oh, but you watch fucking How to Train Your Dragon?
Listen, okay,
How are you too old for Toy Story? That fucking bitch is so good.
I watched How to Train Your Dragon when it came out. Oh my god, the live action as well came out like not long ago. That was really good. It's basically just the first film, but live action shot for shot. And I like it a lot.
Honestly, I hate the cash grab of the live action stuff. Like, okay, they make it really good in some cases, like How to Train Your Dragon, or I also found Little Mermaid 1 really good. But then they also create shit like Snow White and what was the one? Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is literally just propaganda against Hawaiian people.
What do you mean against Hawaiian people?
So Hawaii is still like it's like US territory, right?
Yeah, it's a US
but
state.
Also Hawaiian people have like their territories. It's kind of like how some Native American folks still have their like reservoirs and stuff.
Right.
But the Americans try to get Hawaiian children to go to American schools so they can train them in like their culture and like pull them away from Hawaiian culture so they can eventually get the land. And like the whole movie, literally the end of the movie is how Lilo goes to an American school.
Her sister Nami goes to American school.
Or that way, yeah. But like, anyways,
Lilo
they moved to
like
America.
9.
Yeah, but like, she can still go to America.
I think
in school.
What I will defend Lilo and Stitch live action in one aspect, and they really focused on the relationship between Nami and Lilo a lot more than the animated one did. Because
but like they also butchered so many characters.
Yes, they did. One of them is just absent entirely. Jumbo is like not in the film.
Well, it was, or like the one was made evil or something, right?
Yeah, the scientist.
The bigger one.
Yeah, he's just evil.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Yeah,
that's so dumb.
Yeah,
like it misses the point of Lilo and Stitch entirely.
I think it focuses on the important thing. It's about family.
It's just how Snow White got made bad.
It's okay. Snow White is like
it's
a great example
of that.
Outside influences of making the film about something that isn't about the film anymore. It's about Snow White live action was all about fucking. It was politicized to fuck because the main actress was like super fuck the hierarchy, fuck like
she
men.
was.
I'm a powerful woman. I don't need this fucking prince saving me.
Queen?
Wasn't
the evil queen played by that one woman who doesn't know how to act? Kal-El, no.
Oh, Wonder Woman?
The one from Superwoman? Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Kal-El, no.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Apparently she's like
I don't know
being a really bad actress for some reason. I really liked Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she is. I watched so many scenes of her just being like acting. She's just monotonously like saying her line. It's so hilarious. And the whole Kal-El, no.
Little side tangent. I saw a clip from Moist Critical where it was asked, who is like the biggest Hollywood actor that you're surprised they keep getting roles? And he was talking about Jennifer Leto. What's the fucking name?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, yeah. How?
I mean, to be fair, he was a singer before that.
Yeah, but like all of his fucking films in recent memory, apart from like the Suicide Squad 2, have been major flops, and he just keeps getting hired. It doesn't make sense. Like Morbius was fucking terrible. Tron, the new one, flopped. What else was he in?
Flopped?
Eris, yeah. Tron Eris, new one.
Oh, I wanted to watch that so bad.
It's on Disney Plus. You can watch it right now. But they
right now?
Yeah,
In the
it's-
podcast? I'm starting right now.
You shut the fuck up. But no, like when you look at its history of films, even
Yeah.
like Suicide Squad was considered a flop, even though it was kind of good, in my opinion. And 2 was amazing. I think 2 was really good.
Oh my god. Suicide Squad, it got a fucking 18 plus rating in Germany. And I still, to this day, I don't understand why. There
Because
was
the guy's head
literally the
explodes.
brutality in this game, non-existent. Like literally, you see no one die in the whole movie. You see them shooting at people, but you see no one die. You
That
see no
guy's
blood.
head
There's no sex.
explodes.
There's nothing. Where? They cut
The
that
guy-
out in the German version. I
cut it
swear
out?
they cut that out.
Okay, so when
Yeah.
they first get onto the streets and a guy, I can't remember his name, but he's like, I'm getting out of here. And he zip lines up a fucking building and the guy's like, I'm just gonna push his
Oh,
button
yeah,
and
no,
he
that
fucking
cuts off.
dies. It
Yeah,
cuts out. You see
But
his...
they didn't show him. They didn't show his head exploding. Literally,
Let me... hold
I'm
on.
not kidding.
I need to do a quick Google search because I need to see if I'm being crazy or not. I'm pretty sure in the one I watched, you see his head explode and he dangles headless.
Like the movie got a
Suicide
12 and 16 plus rating in most countries. We were the
Squad.
only one that gave it an 18 plus rating.
First death.
I was so disappointed because I had a Harley Quinn
Slipknot.
cosplay and I was so
That's his
ready to
name.
go to the cinema. I was so ready to go to the cinema in my Harley Quinn cosplay and watch it with my mom. And then they just straight up said, no, it's 18 plus rating. I was like, what the fuck bullshit? It was 12 in the US. And France and everywhere
Yes.
else. I was considering going to Poland.
You
and
see it
just
happen. Like
watch it there.
I'm watching it right now. His head explodes and then he just falls like dangling, headless. You don't see like graphic blood, but you see like an explosion and you don't see his head anymore.
No, he just doesn't he like flop on the floor or something?
He's like dangling from his
just
zip
hangs
line.
there.
Yeah, he like hits a window and
I
then
think you
he's
just see him
dangling.
dangling, but you don't see that he doesn't have his head anymore
Yeah. But
in
still,
the German version.
fucking
I think they cut out the part where it explodes.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I literally just
I
watched
think
it.
they tried, I think, with the German version was to try get a 12 plus rating as well.
They
So they
say
probably
fuck.
cut it out because we are a lot more strict when it comes to that. But like it got a 12 plus rating in every other country. I was considering going to Poland to watch it because they had it in original audio.
But yeah,
What?
like, every
Well, I'm not kidding.
imagine traveling to a different country to watch fucking Suicide Squad of all things.
Bro, I watched it. I watched it on what was it, Netflix or something? Then later, and I was like, why is it not? Why didn't it get like a 12 plus rating? Also, I think or 16. 16 would have also been okay because I was 15, almost 16, and they allow you in the cinema if you're a month away from being 16.
Really?
And like the whole thing, the German one is called fuck. I have to translate the word.
The world.
But it's like not mandatory, you know? It's not a mandatory like age restriction, right?
Oh, that's interesting. They hard enforce that shit here. Like if you're like a day away from becoming 18, they're like, sorry mate, you can't come in. Because they would like get fired if they let someone in who's underage.
So in the German translation for our like rating, right? It's FSK and then like 12, 16, 18, right? And translated, it means voluntary self-monitoring. Voluntary. But they still enforce it, you know?
Yeah. They're probably covering
Oh my
themselves.
god, that reminds me. I bought the Lego Villains game for my Switch, right?
Yeah.
The game has like I think a 6 plus rating. And I had to show them my ID because on Amazon for some reason it was marked as 18 plus.
What the fuck? What a Lego game?
The postman was like looking at me while I unpacked my thing and was like, "Is that a fucking Lego game?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Wait, he had to watch
I
you
was
unpack
so
it?
confused.
What?
No, he typed something into his thing so I can sign.
And you were
We
ripping
have to
that shit
sign when
open,
we get a
like,
package.
yes, let me get this game.
I was ripping it open. It was mine, you know. I showed him my ID and everything, but he was still tapping on his device. So I like opened it up because I always threw away the trash at the door. Because like I lived in the second floor, right? And the postman would always be like down, and I was like, why should I bring the trash back up if I can just throw it in the trash can, you know?
Your thing
So I
wasn't,
unpacked it like
anything
downstairs while he
scandalous.
was tapping.
Imagine if you opened your new butt plug and the guy was like, "Oh, enjoy your lemon peeler."
Oh, a butt plug. Well, obviously you wouldn't do that.
I mean, you never know.
I knew it was a Switch game because I don't buy that stuff. You know what you order, bro?
Hey, sometimes you like.
Do you not? Do you just click on Amazon and just
Listen,
click buy?
sometimes-
you just have like a
sometimes,
black
right?
window open that covers
Sometimes
the
you order
product.
something and it's been like a month or two and you forget about it and then it turns up being like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, if you order on AliExpress, but I ordered on fucking Amazon. That shit is there in a day.
Okay, jeez. Really need that butt plug, didn't you?
Yeah. I had to show them my ID and prove that I'm 18 plus
For
to
a
get my
fucking
Lego game.
Jesus Christ.
He was looking at me. He was like, are you fucking serious?
The only time
You
I-
made my job so much harder because usually they would just like put it down on the at the door, you know. They usually don't even ring the bell.
Lately, delivery guys for me, regardless of the company, they just come down, put it behind a bin, and go, oh, you weren't in. Don't even try to knock. I literally watch them from my window, come down, drop it off, and fuck off immediately. It's like, thanks,
Well,
guys.
I love that though.
No, but
I
like,
love that.
like, knock on the door, like, make me aware you're there, because if I didn't know you're there, it could be there for hours before I realize. And then it's like, fuck, someone could
Yeah,
take
okay.
it.
If they place it outside, for us it's always inside. But then again, I live in a skyscraper, so not skyscraper, but a high building.
Oh, fancy. Look at you and your fucking
Yeah,
penthouse.
super fancy in my Russian neighborhood.
Russian neighborhood. I thought you were German.
Yeah. This part of the city was built by Russian guest workers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So shall we move on? Because we've been talking about fucking Morbius and shit.
Okay, yeah, pizza. Pizza is a very controversial topic for both of us.
We skipped.
No! I'm just going down. Look, we did Halo first, then Witcher.
That
we
is
just
true. We've been
skip
all over
around
the
a
place.
little.
Okay,
I'm not
fair
going
enough.
by row.
Damn, you're a rebel.
I want to do the anime stuff last because you're gonna yap about that for hours.
Damn. I'm sorry that I'm really into my hobbies and want to share with my friends on my podcast. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, I like pepperoni pizza the most.
Pizza is a very controversial topic
It's my
between
favorite
us.
food.
Midori calls me a bitch every time I tell him what I order for pizza.
I call you a gremlin. Because only a gremlin would put fucking broccoli on pizza. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's so good with sauce hollandaise and like ham.
Hollandaise I could forgive.
You just don't like broccoli.
You know, when I discovered that I could just put fucking sauce on top of the pizza, that was a game changer. Like, some people put honey on like spicy stuff.
So little.
But fuck me.
You know why
broccoli.
I love doner pizza?
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
They put doner sauce on top of it, like drench it in that shit. And it's so good because you sometimes have like the edge pieces, right? That are like no sauce, no toppings on. And like when you eat your pizza to that point and then just dip your pizza edge in the sauce on the pizza.
Oh yeah, when you dunk that shit.
Like dab it off.
Like a fucking biscuit.
I always order a canister of extra sauce to my doner pizza so I can dip it in.
Question.
I hate that they don't like give you dips to pizza because like I hate this edge piece. When I make pizza, no, not over here. You have to order it extra. And then they only have like those weird sauces.
We get garlic and herb sauce in every pizza box, regardless of if you like it or not. It's always in there. Every pizza place does it, even Domino's.
We don't. No, we don't. We have to order it extra. And they only have like this really sweet aioli.
Aioli? It's
like mayonnaise and garlic.
Oh yeah, that's the I'm talking about.
Or like they only have like very sweet sauces, and I don't like sweet sauces. I like I always make my own doner sauce when I make pizza.
I like my sauce like my
by
men.
Just mixing
dirty and
by just
dry.
mixing citron juice, Greek yogurt, what's it called? Spring onion and some herbs. That's how you make doner sauce.
Question for you.
It's just Greek yogurt or Turkish yogurt if you want to be political correct. Yeah.
Do you fuck with stuffed crust?
Depends. I don't like the Domino's one because it always has the stinky cheese in it. There's like too extremely tasting, but I like it when it's mozzarella.
Yeah. My favorite frozen pizza I get from Aldi is a pepperoni one that has pepperoni and cheese in the crust. That shit is so good. I grew up eating.
Which cheese?
I don't know what cheese it is. It just tastes good. It's like it's cut
Okay.
up pieces of pepperoni mixed in with the cheese in the crust. That shit's fire.
Is it like cheddar?
Maybe it's like mozzarella and stuff on the pizza, so maybe it's the same cheese. I've not really looked into it. Actually, I have one
Maybe, yeah.
downstairs, so I could probably tell you after the podcast. But
Does it taste like very salty, like very strong, or
I'll-
just mild?
I'll be real with you. I barely noticed the cheese in there because the bread and the pepperoni overpower it so much.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like a little bit of taste, but
Then
it's
it's probably mozzarella.
yeah, it's probably mozzarella. Do
It's
you
probably
have
mozzarella.
Chicago Town, the brand?
No.
Chicago Town is a really popular, very expensive brand for like frozen pizzas and stuff. They do like deep pan stuff, like the small deep pan pepperoni pizzas, like those microwavable ones that you can put in like slap in the air fryer. They do like a not deep dish. They do like a big pizza with sauce filled crust. It's so fucking good. I ate that so much as a child, and I would get it now, but it's just so expensive now. It's like really hard to justify paying twice the amount for that. But I fucking love pizza so much, man. Like if I could eat one food forever, it'd be pizza.
I like making pizza myself.
It's so much work though.
I don't think like it depends. Like if you to make the dough and then freeze it, and then you just what's it called? Unfreeze it.
Yeah, but making a
What's
dough
it
is so
called?
time consuming.
Defrost.
Like making a dough
No,
takes like a
what?
full
That's
day.
10 minutes. You just mix that shit together.
Yeah, but you gotta let it rest for like
That's
at least
all.
an hour so it expands.
Yeah, but like the resting part, you don't do anything. You just put it somewhere warm,
Yeah, but still, like you have to.
and then you freeze it, and then when you defrost it, it like expands again,
Mhm.
and then you can just make pizza.
Yeah, but then you have to like shape it and all
And
this
then the
shit.
topics, you don't. I mean, the shaping, okay, that's a little annoying, but
then
like,
when
I don't know. I think it's worth it.
during lockdown, I invested into a pizza stone because I was really into cooking for some reason. And I was making my own pizzas, and I would like get the fucking polenta flour, like the grains and stuff, to make it like extra crispy and it wouldn't stick instead of flour.
Mhm.
And fucking hell, that was some good pizza I made.
I love self-made pizza. Like I like Domino's a lot. Like Domino's was probably my favorite pizza place in Germany.
I love Domino's.
Their pizza dough is just, I don't know, it's fluffy but also crunchy over here, and it's like, I don't know, that I like that mix. I don't like Italian pizza as much. Like I've been to a lot of Italians eating pizza. I know a lot of people say it's preferred to have like a really thin dough, but I don't like trying to pick up a piece of pizza and then all my
folds like a
toppings
wet
just
tissue.
flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bottom is just like a piece of paper.
Are you more into deep dish
Just
or
slap someone's face with that.
are you more into deep dish or thin, or would you prefer like a slightly thicker thin dish?
I like the slightly thicker thin. I like it how Domino's does it. It's like not too thick, not too thin.
Okay. My favorite pizza place is a
I
local
assume
place.
Domino's is the same everywhere.
It might be. It's hard to say because like country based is probably different, but everywhere like when it comes to chain restaurants, it's usually the same in one regard or two, but it's hard to say because of obviously ingredients have to be
It depends
transported.
where the franchise comes from.
Yeah.
Like for example, McDonald's has, I think, a European franchise and an American one. That's why the ingredients are usually the same within Europe, but different when you look at US. Yeah, better.
Every American who travels outside of America and has a McDonald's says it's better. Every single one of them, because they know it is, because of
the
ingredients.
only thing they criticize is that we don't put enough salt on it, because they oversalt that shit in America.
Or
Like
because the
everything is so
portions-
salty in America.
The portions are like half the size.
Yeah. Oh my god, I watched this like TikTok of like these Americans that visited I think Ireland for the first time or something, and they went to McDonald's and they were like,
Where's the
The
rest of
burger's
it?
half the size of our American burger.
Yeah, because you guys are
Okay,
twice the
and then
weight.
I need more salt. I need more salt, and I'm like, bro, you're over salting that shit in America over there.
Where's
Like
my
genuinely,
50-liter big gulp?
or like they call our Coca-Cola watered down.
Huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, they call
to be
Coca-Cola
fair,
watered down at McDonald's here.
McDonald's sodas are ass because it's like syrups mixed with like carbonated water in the back. So like it's never tastes the same as a bottle. But that's why I always go for the lemonade. They had,
No,
oh my god,
I love my Coca-Cola from McDonald's. No, actually, McDonald's Sprite is the best Sprite you can get.
mhm.
Like no bottle, no canned Sprite, no glass bottle Sprite. Nothing comes close to the McDonald's Sprite, and I stand by that.
Did you ever get a chance to try the Sakura flavored Sprite?
I
love
did.
that.
It was
That's
so
so good.
good.
Yeah, I missed
But
those
like,
sprites.
I hate that they didn't stir it because the first sip I took was just the Sakura syrup.
And here's an
They
idea.
didn't stir
Why
it.
didn't you just stir it?
Yeah, because I thought they would like that because they put the syrup in first usually and then the Sprite. I thought like it would mix automatically because usually it does that, right? I have a soda stream, so I also use syrup and carbonated water and mix my stuff. I usually put syrup first and then water because it automatically mixes it, and I don't need to get a spoon or a straw to mix it, you know? Plus, we don't get straws anymore because of the whole,
Classic.
you know,
Yeah.
no plastic straw thing. And I couldn't like stir it because I had nothing to stir it with except my finger, and I'm not gonna finger my fucking Sprite in the middle
Don't
of
you
the
have
restaurant.
like coffee stirrers in a dispenser nearby?
Yeah, no, not in the dispensers. You have to order coffee and you get one. They don't have any
They can't
dispenser
just
stuff
give you
anymore
a
because people would just take it and then throw it away outside the restaurant.
wait. I don't understand the issue. Is it because of littering?
Yeah,
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But like I thought they would do it that way so it's stirred, you know.
God,
So the first sip I took was just straight up syrup, and I was like,
we need to ban drive-throughs. Like the ability to order from your car and take it away. We need to ban that honestly because God, it becomes such. It's as a society. I think fast food
as
in
a
your car
society.
is like ruining us. The amount of times I see someone with a big fucking Big Mac two-handing that bitch while they're driving with their fat fucking
Oh my god.
face.
Honestly, I don't mind drive-throughs if you do it like responsibly. I like
They
drive-throughs
never do.
actually because like the inside of the restaurant gets super busy sometimes. So when you go through that drive-through, you usually have it a little bit easier because their queue is prioritized because they want you out and stuff. But like but like I also hate the people who are like driving and eating, like not even if it's like drive-through food. It can also be like just a sandwich when they come home from work. I get it, you're hungry and stuff, but like drive responsibly, you know.
Oh my god. So I worked in fast food, right? And I
Yeah.
remember a story because we had a drive-through. I remember once
Hmm.
there was a guy late at night once who I turned. I was in the kitchen. I turned to like where the little window is for the first window for drive-through. There's a guy just poking his
Yeah.
head through. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And he walked around the fucking drive-through for some fucking reason. Like there are some weird people that turn up at restaurants. Like people with like
Yeah.
scooters will try and order through drive-through and be like, "Can I get a Big Mac?" It's like, get the fuck out of the fucking drive-through. What are you doing, dumbass? You ever seen the Taco Bell automated like AI drive-throughs where you order one cup of water and it's like that'll be 99 tacos.
There's this one TikTok of like a guy going like, "Hi, do you speak English?" And then the guy's like, "Yeah, I do." And then he's like orders in German, and then the guy on the other end is like, "Sorry, I don't speak German."
Why did he ask if he spoke English? What the fuck?
He's like, "Perfect, bro." So and then he orders in straight up German, and the guy just counters with, "Sorry, I don't speak German." Those German like accent. I fucking love that shit. And also no, I don't drive. But I'm a person who walks everywhere, and when I almost get hit by a car and I see a fucking person and they're eating a fucking Big Mac, I get angry.
God, people.
I was run over twice almost because someone was eating while driving. On a fucking do you guys also have like these parts of the street where people walking can just walk over, where they have like the priority to cross the road?
You mean like a zebra crossing?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I walked over that one once while walking to school, and I kid you not, he was like a car drove past me, high speed. The guy had like a fucking Coca-Cola in hand, was like goggling that shit down, and like looking up, and like he almost hit me with that shit. He almost hit me with a shitty fucking Porsche.
just fucking destroying that can of
And
Coke like I'm really thirsty.
Because someone's gobbling down a Coca-Cola.
I was once in a car with some people, and the driver was drinking a can of Monster. And someone said something that he found so funny, he spat his drink out on the screen. It's like, fuck, I can't see. And he had to just wipe his screen clean.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, should we move on with your list?
Yeah, I was gonna say something about fuck up because I was laughing at the fucking guy drinking Coke.
But
Alright.
it was not funny for me. I saw death in the eye. He was like literally 10 centimeters before me.
that
He
was it,
touched
yeah.
my nose.
Before we move on, that's what you reminded me of something. There was a
Yeah.
story of a woman who tried to sue McDonald's because she gave her like toddler or like a very young child in the back of her car in a car seat a pack of like nuggets that she just got from McDonald's drive-thru. And while driving, the kid was like trying to eat the nuggets and dropped this very freshly made nugget. It landed in between the kid's thigh and like belt strap and burnt them like severely. And the woman tried to sue McDonald's because she claimed that because the food was so hot that they are responsible for the burn, which is so bullshit. Because why?
Obviously, right.
Why are you giving a toddler food, hot food, while driving? Like, why don't you just park and then like sort out your child? Because while she heard the child screaming, she was trying to like reach back while driving to sort it out, but couldn't because she was obviously driving. And like the kid got like burns on their thigh because of it. It's like they tried to argue that I can't remember if they won or not because they were arguing that they made the food too hot. And I'm just like,
Yeah, but it's fried, obviously. Like okay, I understood the whole lawsuit with the woman who burned herself on coffee, you know, back in the day, also McDonald's. That I understood, because a coffee does not have to go 100 degrees Celsius. It can very well be brewed on like 40, which still gives you burns, but not severe burns like that one did, right?
fact,
but like
McDonald's tried to gaslight the entire populace by trying to make out the woman as really irresponsible. But
yeah,
in actuality, the woman was parked, like, had parked after grabbing it, and it slipped because it burnt her hand because it was so hot.
Yeah, because it was so hot.
Third-degree burns because it was over like
That's why they make
100 degrees.
These paper sleeves now, right? These. And the coffee thing says very hot now.
It has a maximum temperature.
I'm so glad she won that one. I'm so glad she won that lawsuit. Like that. It's just so stupid, right? But like with frying, of course, like the oil has to be a certain degree to get the chicken.
It has
like,
to be over 170 degrees.
Yeah.
As someone who works in the kitchen, I can tell you, oil is fucking hot. If you like get splashed by that shit, you're getting a burn.
Yeah, no, 100%. Oh my god, you know what happened to me once? I was in a drugstore to get I think deodorant, and they had, because it was like a very cold winter, it was like one of those climate change winters where it was like minus fucking 12 degrees, and they had like a tea station, but the worker who put the hot water in the can didn't properly close the thing. So when I tried to pour myself water to make myself a tea, I poured it all over my hand because she didn't close the lid. And I was just crying on my way home, holding my hand. I got like blisters immediately and everything. And then I found a pile of snow that wasn't melted yet. And I
Wait, what did the drugstore people do when you burn yourself? Did they like do anything or compensate you?
They gave me a burn cream for free
Wow, they
to
really
like
didn't
put
want to be
on there to
sued.
soothe it.
They really didn't want to
No,
be
oh,
sued.
bro, you can sue in Germany. You can sue in Germany.
Not if like
That
negligence.
would be your own fault because you didn't check if the lid was closed.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, typical Germany, bro. The companies always win here. Oh, one time I was in this. So in Munich, there is this like restaurant that is like in the the main building.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like of a city, and it's in the basement of there, and like politicians go eat there, blah blah blah. And I got a cordon bleu, which is like a schnitzel but with like ham and cheese in the middle, right? Sandwiched in there, and they refilled the salt shakers, and they didn't close the lid again. And I fucking tried to salt my shit because they did not salt it. First of all, it was raw, and second of all, it was not salted. I tried to salt that shit, and the whole fucking plate had salt on it. That thing was 30 euros. That thing was 30 euros.
I tried to salt my shit.
I tried to salt my shit. Bro, that cotton print was fucking 30 euros, and it was all gone. It was all gone beyond help. And then I had to scrape off the salt because obviously
complained,
with
like,
my social anxiety. No, I can't. With my social anxiety, even if I have one less chicken nugget, I don't care. Okay, 50 cents gone. I don't care. I want to get out of here.
Oh my god.
I scraped it like off and then I ate it, but at least it was well salted afterwards.
You fucking battered that shit in salt, and you had to be like, "Oh, bon appetit."
I took the sauce my boyfriend had for his
Waiter,
tapas.
can I get more sauce? Water, please. I'm dehydrated as fuck.
Bro, I got Sprite, like 0.2 liters of Sprite, which is like a tiny Sprite, right? And like that shit was $5.
Fuck. That. Alright, we need to move on because we talk about food for so fucking long.
You were saying we oversalt, bro. Okay.
Alright.
You do.
Let's move on to Marvel Rivals, which, if you know anything about me, my favorite game of 2025. I spent half of my gameplay time on Steam. A recap was Marvel Rivals. I love that game so much.
And half your money.
Oh my god, I spent so much money on that game. It's something crazy. I looked back. It was like well over £100 I spent on skins and stuff.
Every time Midori tells me like, "Oh, I can't afford this," I'm like, "Why don't you just buy less Marvel Rivals?" No, I have to buy my Marvel Rivals skin.
You don't understand. Invis has a new skin.
You don't understand. I need this shit.
Loki's hot now.
And then he makes fun
skin.
of me. He makes fun of me for spending $2 on fucking Love in Deep Space.
We know what
and
you're
then
doing.
he's like, "Oh my, no, I need my 15 euro Marvel Rivals skin, please."
I know what you are. It's not a Guna game, guys. I just really like watching him in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
I see your group chat. I see your group chat where you take pictures of the guys doing exercising and shit.
No, that did you see that one video of like me standing in front of the door and behind the door is just
No, Guna game, by the way.
He was working out.
Yeah, he was working something out, I bet.
Yeah, he was working something out.
My triceps are getting such a good burn right now. I love Marvel Rivals because it's so chaotic and fun, and obviously it's Marvel, so like I love Marvel because of films. I was tempted to put Marvel on here, but I figured, you know what, Marvel Rivals is fine. I just love the game so much. I finally got a plat in ranked. I'm so happy with myself. I would probably be higher if I continued playing a bit more, but it's like, it's about to be a new season.
Yeah, and you probably need a duo. Like every single, yeah, you can always climb alone, but it's always easier if you have a duo.
Oh, absolutely. But the only person I really play with is Hex, and I don't want to put him through that anymore because it's just, we suffer so much when we play. Honestly, it's like, oh, what was the last time we played? I think someone called us the N-word.
Or was it that one where you analyzed the clip and were like, yeah, that's the point, you called me the N-word, and then you reported it?
Oh,
wasn't that on stream?
I don't know, that wasn't on stream.
Or was it?
That was.
It wasn't a voice chat, I think.
We were in voice chat. I was just playing Marvel Rivals. We were just playing, like,
wasn't
hanging
it on Frisky
out.
server?
Yeah, and we were just hanging out, and then
Yeah.
a guy uh he told me to slit my wrists and then film myself so he can send me money.
Yeah.
And I was like, thanks for the easy
Yes.
report.
Yes.
And then literally a minute later he got muted.
That was on Frisky server. I remember I was in a voice chat with you.
Yep. God, like,
The only time I was in a voice chat on Frisky server.
yep. Honestly, Marvel Rivals is still very fun. I'm invested, so I'm obviously like a little bit biased. I will say, if you're looking to get into the game, you very much can, and there's a lot of fun things to do. Just be aware that if you're not like very good at the game, you will see a lot of toxicity, unfortunately, because the player base has unfortunately been like boiled down to a very like they're either super casual, where they like hang out in the casual game modes where you don't fight, or they're super try hard sweats that like play as if they're gonna die if they lose. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
just the way the game works. I miss season 0, where everyone was new, didn't know what they were doing, and they were just fucking around, and people were just like, I like Wolverine, I'm gonna play Wolverine, la 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 la. And then you launch him like a fucking rocket at people.
Bro, it's always the same, right? Overwatch 2 as well. Like the first few
Mm,
weeks were so nice because so many new players and you don't have the issue of like getting stumped by pro players who like are the only ones left over. Or same with Valorant. Like the first few months of Valorant, they were a bliss, you know? They were so much fun because everyone was your rank, but the longer I played, the more I had the
yep.
issue of running into people who just smurf
Oh, fucking
and then
Smurfs,
it
man.
was no more fun. It's just like I saw a video of like a pro player who like does esports gaming,
Mm-hmm.
and he said like one of his tips was if you play dog shit in Radiant or like Immortal, then just go on a fucking silver or iron account and just stomp on them to boost your ego.
That is literal like incel behavior. That is like
It's
that's
it's I mean it's a good tip because yeah, it will work. It will 100% work to like
it's
boost your
not a good
ego. I
tip.
mean,
Hey,
it's
if
not
you
a good
like
tip, no.
if you feel
Ruin
sad,
other
you should
one,
go laugh at
ruin
homeless
other
people
people's
because
game.
you have a home and they don't.
Yeah, yeah,
You
literally.
should
I
feel
mean,
superior.
it's going to work to boost your ego. Is it a good thing to do?
I don't
No, it
want to.
will work
I never
boosting
want
your
to be one of
ego,
those
but
people.
like, no, it's just that was one of the
Actual,
stupidest things I ever heard.
it's like that's scumbag behavior. That is like, I really think Marvel Rivals really needs to do an IP ban or something. They need to do hardware bans for people who smurf,
Yeah,
because the fact that you could just make a new Steam account, power grind for a couple hours to get to rank level, and then you could just go into a bunch of like bronze lobbies as a like celestial. I had a guy who like called me our team monkeys and then told us we're dog shit even though we won. And I was like, dude, you're not celestial, you're in fucking silver, calm down. He's like, shut your silver mouth. I'm like fucking blah blah blah. This is not my main account. I was like, clearly you're smurfing, shut the fuck up. Yeah, he's got such an ego because he's like he's playing with people who aren't good. Like, it's not impressive to smurf. It really isn't. It's actual pretty pathetic that
no.
you have to
See,
smurf in lower ranks to feel good about yourself.
okay, listen. When we smurfed in Valorant, we would do shit like only play shorties or only try to knife people because we didn't want to like stomp on them.
Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to have fun, you know? But like that would have been easy kills for like iron people, obviously. It's like someone is running towards you with a knife. What do? You shoot them. It doesn't matter if you shoot them in the fucking body or anything. They won't get to knife you unless you're that dog shit, you know? So we would do stuff like that and end up with like 3 or 4 kills. And like obviously we would tell our team, hey, you can dodge guys if you want. We're gonna do knife only or we're gonna do shorty only. And like you know what? I was the shorty queen, okay? I always played Astra.
You are pretty
I don't know
short.
if you know Astra was the one with the stars that you can place down and then smoke and stuff, you know? And I would there was this one, I think it was my rank up game from silver to gold or from gold to plat, one of the two. And I was playing with friends, and I only had a shorty because we were doing a saving round because we lost a round before. And I got a fucking ace with a shorty just by placing down the stars, immediately picking them back up and hiding in them for a second. So when they walk through, I see them first and shoot them in the face. And I, for some reason, I killed every single one with the most dog shit fucking weapon in the game. That was my moment. I wish I had the clip, but I don't think I had a clipping software back
You know
then.
what that sounds like? It sounds like you were just smurfing and being like, haha, look at these idiots. They're so bad.
I wish.
I'm so
I
good.
wish I was smurfing, but I wasn't because it was hell. We were stuck in gold for so long, like all of us. So we were like, okay, let's play together. We're gonna have to hit this and that now. I don't remember if it was gold or plat, but my highest rank was diamond, and that was like 2 seasons after that
A
on my
good
second account.
a
Though.
good piece of advice when it comes to competitive games that I learned was it doesn't matter what rank you are, honestly. It just all that matters is that are you having fun and do you want to play?
Yep.
You should never
Yep.
play you should never force yourself to play to quote unquote get better or
Oh
grind.
yes, the whole misery queue.
You need to just like embrace the fact that people are gonna be better than you because
Yep.
there are people who literally have no jobs who the only time they stop playing is when they have to go to school or they have to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There are people who are in
Yep.
like the top ranks who all they do for 8 hours, 12 hours a day is they play that game. And you play for like 2 hours every other
Yep.
day. It's perfectly fine to suck. As long as you have fun and you want to play, that's all that matters. Ranks are just bragging rights. There is no special prize for being like top 500 in a game. You just have bragging rights, that's all it is. The only people who care are other nerds who play that fucking game.
Yep.
And even
Yep.
then, they call you dog shit if you don't hit your fucking like skill shot the perfect way.
That's it. Yep. Yep.
I'm just happy to
Exactly.
be in plat. Honestly, I'm very impressed. I'm very proud of myself for hitting that milestone because I've been stuck in
Oh,
gold for forever.
I was so happy when I finally hit plat in Valorant because it took me like 3 seasons, right? Being
Mm.
hard stuck in gold. And gold is like the one rank where most people are hard stuck because all the Smurfs play in like silver and gold, right?
Yep.
And plat. And I hit plat 3 and I was 99 out of 100 points. So I literally needed 1 point to rank up to diamond on my main account. And I went into a game being like pretty excited for it and stuff. And I immediately got like hate crime, you know?
Hate crime.
They heard me give a com and like the moment they heard I'm a woman, they start bullying me. They started
Oh yeah,
lock
yeah.
me like they started get me in corners and kill me with Phoenix and Raze grenade. And
What the
they called
fuck?
me like slurs and stuff and they like told me to off myself and everything. And then like I was crying and I stopped playing and then I was like okay I have to go back to like getting to 99 out of 100 now, right? Because we lost. Obviously they were trolling and not concentrating on the game because it was
Mm-hmm,
more
mm-hmm.
important beating down a woman than like ranking up themselves. Obviously that's more
Priorities.
important. And I went into the next game and they heard like how my voice was like shaky and crying. And then they were like, hey, Killjoy, don't cry. We're gonna make this. And then I won that game because the team was so amazing. And like honestly, my best tip I have as someone who used to play rank, just be positive, bro. Like
Yep.
honestly, a team that has fun together, whether they're losing or not, that the like moral boost usually gets you to win.
Every time I lose in competitive, there's always a guy who's like, GG, we lost a team fight. This guy's not
Yeah, it's
healing
so
me.
dumb.
You know what? I'm gonna be Spider-Man because this is a loss. It's like, what do you mean it's a loss? It's one
Yeah,
we've won the first round. Now it's a loss. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna waste my
yeah.
time. Let's just instead of like playing the game, just to like play the game, they're like, no, I'm not gonna waste my time because we've lost. The mentality of some
Oh,
people, it's so pathetic.
yeah, yeah. Also, like for Valorant, by the way, I was like 99 out of 100 3 times in a row and I gave up. I gave up. It was always 99 out of 100.
Mm.
They could never give me that 1 point. So my main account never hit Diamond 1. Only my second account where I played with like an immortal friend on. And I occasionally played ranked on that one and I was able to get that to Diamond 1. But like,
You know, fun
what the
story.
fuck?
When I first tried making content after making my account, I played
Mm-hmm.
Valorant because like I found like just talking to people on that game, it like makes some really cool moments. But I was so bad
Yeah.
at like recording myself. Like there were so many clips that I have where it's just a black screen, you hear me talking, and sometimes I'm not talking, they're talking, and sometimes you don't hear them talking. One of my first
Yeah.
shorts I made was Valorant. So yeah, moving on. After that awkward pause.
Okay, yeah, Bleach and Berserk.
So
I thought you were going to say more.
no, it's okay. It's okay. We're yapping.
Because you went up with your voice, you know?
Yeah, it's okay. We're yapping. It's a podcast. It's fine.
Yeah.
So you probably like, even if you're not a fan of manga and anime, you've probably heard of Bleach and Berserk.
I heard of Bleach. Isn't there a video game coming out for Bleach?
There already are video games.
Or is it a new season?
So
there was something new about Bleach coming out.
The final arc of the manga, Thousand Year Blood War, has been animated, and there's been like new season coming out.
Ah, yeah, that was it.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah. I saw that.
It's amazing.
Yes, I saw it on Disney.
Bleach, for me, got me into manga and anime. I randomly discovered it one day on a channel while I was skipping through channels as a kid, trying to find something to watch at like 11 o'clock at night, or 10 o'clock something late. And then I stumbled across this weird cartoon. I was like, oh, what's this? They have swords. That's kind of cool. It was Bleach. Because this like random channel like was airing anime. It was so weird to find. And then after a while, when I had access to the internet, I discovered the Bleach again. And then I realized there's a manga. I was like, oh, it's a comic. That's cool. And it got me in. It was my gateway drug to manga and anime. And when I finished Bleach, which I was like in school, it was that long ago. And since then, like, I just keep going through phases of rereading Bleach and then rewatching it. And when the new season, the new arc came out, Thousand Year Blood War, it kind of like made me want to revisit Bleach again. So I started rewatching all of Bleach on the anime because it's on Disney Plus, and I highly recommend it because like it's one of the big three, if you know what that is. One of the big three like anime that every anime fan was knew about and talked about and liked, along with Naruto and One Piece. And it kind of shaped, Bleach kind of shaped my interests for like what I like in media.
Honestly, before you, I never heard of Bleach.
Yeah.
I knew, for me it was Sailor Moon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and well, Yu-Gi-Oh, is Yu-Gi-Oh even an anime?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, it is.
It is, right? It's made in Japan.
Yeah, it's based on
Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, One Piece, and Detective Conan are the ones that are like really popular here.
Yeah, one of the OGs.
And Digimon.
Digimon? You mean Digimon?
Yeah. Digimon? Okay, in German it's Digimon. It's
Digi because they're digital monsters. Digimon,
yeah, and we call it
digital
Digimon.
Monsters. Digimon are the champions. Change into
but obviously,
monsters.
I mean, classics like...
Sorry.
classic like Pokemon and...
Yeah, Pokemon, Digimon, Shaman and King, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, all the OGs. Sailor Moon.
Or Sword Art Online was also very popular here. Like everyone saw... What was the name? Asuna?
Sword Art Online is much later than these shows I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, it is.
Tadpole.
It's just my childhood. Bro, what the... It's a difference. You grew up in the 90s. I grew up in the 20s.
Just for
and
reference,
the 10s
people
and the zeros.
listening.
And zeros, 10s, whatever.
Just for reference for everyone listening, there's a 10-year gap between me and Eris.
Yeah, I'm representing the 10s here, and Midori is representing the 90s and like zeros.
She is a TikTok kid. I am a MySpace kid.
I'm not a TikTok kid. TikTok was a thing for me when I was like 18. But mine is Musically and Vine. Musically and Vine.
I like Vine.
Vine is great. Honestly, sure, I miss Musically. Musically was fun and
no idea what
dumb
that is.
too. It's the one where everyone was doing like dances and like stupid lip syncs and stuff.
Is that where the TikTok trends came from?
TikTok was Musically. It was bought by this one company and they renamed it ByteDance. It was bought by ByteDance and they renamed it to TikTok.
That makes so much sense now why it's such a thing
I
on
still
TikTok.
have my old Musicallys. Yeah, but on TikTok everything has to be like super fucking professional. Back in the day we would just walk on like train tracks and that was it. That was the whole musically.
I'm so edgy.
And now everyone
I'm
has
deep
to
in
like
thought.
cut. Yeah, no, honestly, musically was so edgy. Musically was so edgy.
I'm thinking about the hard questions in life. Why are we here? What am I gonna get for lunch today? Why does my
Anyways,
dad hate me?
anime. Yeah, for like I said, yeah, Naruto, One Piece, and Detective Conan, Sailor Moon, Pokemon, Digimon.
So let me give you
Those were the ones
a very
popular in
quick
Germany.
rundown of what Bleach is. The synapse.
Mhm.
It's about Ichigo. He's a Japanese 15-year-old who can see ghosts. And one day, a girl dressed in like a black, I forgot what they're called, like a gi, like a samurai outfit. She comes out of nowhere and then they're attacked by a monster called a hollow, which is what happens when a human soul is like left alone for too long. They become like soul eating like monsters. And Shigigamis, the death bringers, which are the samurai ghost people, their jobs is to kill hollows and pass souls onto the afterlife. And Ichigo, being like a person who like helps people and like looks after the ghosts because he can see them, he tries to help this Shigigami who ends up like getting seriously hurt. So she temporarily passes her power onto him and he becomes a Soul Reaper. Sorry, Soul Reaper is what I meant to say when I said Shigigami. I don't know why I said Shigigami. But yeah, Soul Reapers are like samurai ghost killers. And it's a story about how he then kills hollows and then it transitions to going to Soul Society, which is the afterlife where the Soul Reapers live, because the girl, Rukia, she gets taken back to be judged because she committed a crime by giving him her powers. And then it's from there on it like continues into like different stories involving like hollows and Soul Reapers and like other beings. It's really cool because it's like ghost samurais with big swords fighting other samurais who, and their swords like change because they have special powers. Like there's one guy who turns his sword into like flower petals and they like dance around and cut people. There's like one that's like ice, there's one that's makes things heavy. It's like it's a whole power system thing. I love it so much. I'm having so much fun rewatching it, honestly. It brings back so many memories from when I was a kid. I love Bleach so much. I love Bleach so much. Sorry, Tem said something in chat that made me laugh. I love Bleach so much that it made me reinstall Fortnite because they had a Bleach collab and I bought the Bleach skin.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm so hyped when I hear that music. If you wanna see some action, da 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 of attraction. It's so good. All right, let's move on to the last one. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think what got me back into anime, I'm not a big anime watcher by the way, like at all. But what got me back into watching anime was Dead or Alive, and that's like literally the one of the worst fucking animes because it's just about this guy having to date ghosts.
Dead or Alive.
And for some reason, I fell so in love with Yoshino, like her design and like the way she was like portrayed in the show, like not in a sexual way, by the way. I just think she's like a cute girl. I want to hug her and take care of her, like watch over her, you know, protect her, protect evil.
You said there's a dead. You said the name was Dead or Alive.
Date Alive, sorry, not Dead or Alive.
Oh, Data.
Alive. Date a Life, sorry.
Date
not the game.
Life. Oh, this doesn't look familiar at all.
I think it was on Netflix.
I recognize the girl in the dress and the eyes.
One, the red dress one.
Yeah, with the two different colored eyes.
Yeah, Kurumi is like very popular. She also had her spin-off series, which was really cool. Like that shit was so cool. I also have the Blu-ray for the one movie.
What the fuck is this thumbnail? She got laid. Spoilers. It's like she's naked and there's a guy putting a gun to his head. What the fuck is this anime?
The fuck? She got laid.
God, there's so many like good anime from the 90s and like 2000 early 2000s that a lot of like younger anime fans and they've probably never experienced because of like art styles and stuff. Like Cowboy
This is
Bebop,
one.
uh Outlaw Star. God, there's so many good ones. Strays. Stray, yeah. I love that film. God,
Phantom Thief Jane. Do you know that one?
Phantom Thief Jane. Let me Google that. That's familiar.
That's also a very old one.
Phantom Thief.
I also used to watch that because that one would always air before Sailor Moon.
Oh my god, the art style is so fucking 90s. Jesus. Her eyes are like half her face.
Always run before Sailor Moon.
It looks like a Sailor Moon knockoff.
It's very different. It's very different, really. It's just the art style. But like, yeah, her eyes. But I really loved it. That one would always air before Sailor Moon and it got later replaced by Sword Art Online. I think I only watched one season of Sword Art and it was the one World War kind of season where the sniper girl, the blue hair.
The gun
I don't know
game
if
one.
you know which one I mean.
Yeah. Bitch, I've seen all of it.
You've seen all of it? Okay, good.
I've seen the films.
I haven't seen as much. I watched the first season. I liked the ending of the first season. I watched the one with the blue-haired girl, but after that I didn't watch much.
I think the second season it delves into like it has a different vibe because it's like it's basically season 1, but it's like there's no other humans. It's all like he's in a virtual world where it's like they're trying to recreate the human soul as an AI. They're trying to make a really sophisticated AI, and Kirito is like I can't remember exactly what happened. He gets hurt, or he's in a coma. So they use it as a way as a therapy because they've been experimenting with the dive system, and he believes he's a person in this fantasy world where there's like a bunch of rules. It's basically like the game, but it's like the people like get killed and there's blood and gore, and he's like fighting God. And then a bunch of humans come in and like and then a bunch of other characters come in. It's like it's kind of crazy, honestly. But
I don't know how it is in England, but in Germany, Sword Art Online was always hated. I don't know why.
Sword Art Online is definitely it's one of those things where it was embarrassing looking back to like it, but in the moment it was like, fuck yeah, Sword Art Online. I fucking love that shit. It's kind of like Nickelback. If I had to compare it to something, like Nickelback gets clowned on so much, but back in the day people loved Nickelback.
I just don't know why it was hating.
Well, I think it's because it was very blatant power fantasy, and there was a lot of weird sexual assault moments for characters, like when Asuna gets ravaged by tentacles.
Okay, but I didn't see that like in the first 2 seasons. That wasn't the case in the first few seasons, right?
No, it's in the first season.
I can't remember any of that.
He's trying to save Asuna from this guy in the fantasy world, like with fairies, and his sister is a fairy that he doesn't realize is his sister. And then the sister's like, I can love you instead of my brother. Plot twist, it's my brother. Oh no, I love my brother twice. No. Oh no, we're not brother and sister, we're cousins. It's okay.
You know what I also watched? Yeah, because I was a meme back in the day. High School DxD.
Wait. No, I like it, but I was thinking of High School of the Dead for a second.
No, it was good until like the last season or like the 4th season, because then they got a new studio and they didn't want to show like the sexual parts anymore, and they weirdly censored them.
I'll be real with you. I only cared while the sexy stuff was happening. That's the only reason I followed. I watched it.
Was there like one plot where he had to have sex to like defeat the bad guy?
Yes, he was fighting a guy and it was like, my pawn pieces, we're gonna fight each other, and to really empower them, I'm gonna have sex with them.
Sex with all of them,
We gotta strengthen our bonds, girls. Let's have an orgy.
Bro, it was such a me. Oh my god! You know what else I watched because it was on Netflix?
Yeah.
Assassination Classroom.
We've actually
Bro,
started
that
rewatching
anime
that.
took me out.
We started rewatching it. I've seen it, but Jelly hasn't, so
Bro,
we've been watching it.
the ending took me out. I was literally tears streaming down my face.
Remind me, is the
I
anime
won't say what it was, so
is the anime ending
Jelly
in
doesn't-
line with the manga?
I don't know.
You like it ends with the time skip of the kids in like when they're adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so it's in line with the manga. Cool. Yeah.
So right before that, I cried.
Yeah.
But my favorite scene is the guy with the gun. And like they're serving him like those acorn soup, and he's like, it needs another flavor. What about a gun? Bro just sticks his gun in there.
Oh yeah, the fucking assassin. And he's like drinking soup with his fucking revolver. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's so dumb. And like I made ramen soup for the first time because of that anime, and I tried to get acorn flour
up.
as well
Wait
because
a
I
minute.
wanted.
You made ramen because you watched that scene?
Yeah, because I watched them make ramen. Like not that scene in specific, but them making ramen. Like made me want to do ramen myself. So I made everything myself. I made the noodles myself. I made the broth myself. I bought bones, and I made a really good. I later learned I made the perfect fucking broth because it turned into gelatin. You know,
Damn.
like it's perfect when it turns gelatinous.
I'll take your word for it. I've never made broth for ramen. I've made like packet
It's so
stuff.
like it's so easy. You just put like some vegetables and some bones in like water and you cook it. And it was like literally it was like you cook it for like 4 hours and then you let it sit overnight. And then you were supposed to like remove the pieces that were still in, but like everything was gelatinous and I was like, "Oh, that's all good."
Oh, I fuck
But
with this.
I mean, it makes sense because gelatin is made out of like pig bones, right?
Yeah.
So
a lot of people don't realize that stuff like Haribo, the candy, isn't vegetarian friendly because it has like gelatinous stuff in it.
Yep.
My go-to Japanese dish is katsu chicken. I fucking love it so much. Katsu curry, so fucking good.
You know, I want to have Korean
Fried chicken.
Chicken ones. Yeah, Korean fried chicken.
I want to see
I
the
really
hype.
want to also go to Hot Pot and like Korean barbecue
like
for like once in my life.
Shirataki places with the grill.
Yeah. So there's two things. Like we have a place here that does both, and like you either if you do the hot pot one, like you get the 2 soup bowls, and then you like just put everything in there, or the Korean barbecue. Is like I think you get like meat and salad, and you put like the stuff you have on the grill. You put that in a salad leaf, roll that together, and eat it like a wrap, but with salad.
I think I remember you telling me about this.
It's so good. I heard.
I wish.
I want to try it. I was thinking about maybe asking my boyfriend for my birthday to go there.
Babe, can we eat meat in leaves? Can you
meat and sleeves?
Babe, can you cook my bones until they're jelly?
Question.
Yeah.
Question. Have you ever been to like a Chinese restaurant and got buffet? Buffet.
Jelly's been talking about going to this chain Chinese buffet place recently. We're gonna go on Saturday or Sunday to a buffet place. There's a chain in England called. We're gonna go there. It's
nice. Every time we go to the Chinese restaurant that has one, I always want to get it, but then I ordered fried duck instead again. Every single time, take the fried duck.
Hey, treat yourself.
I love fried duck.
Next time you get a Twitch payout, treat yourself
duck.
to the Chinese buffet.
I can't.
Damn, that's crazy.
I have to set aside 50% for taxes.
Oof. You know what? Make this meal tax deductible.
Good thing is, I don't have to maybe pay taxes as long as I stay under 9,000 in earnings. So right now I have 300 saved up for taxes, but I might not have to pay them. So that means if I don't have to pay them, I can use them to go hot pot?
It is a chain restaurant. Kidding.
Yeah. Okay, your last Berserk.
Yes, so people probably heard of Berserk, but probably never experienced it. And it's like God, it's hard to explain. So Berserk is a very well-regarded dark fantasy manga involving a man who was cursed by demons and forever haunted and chased by demonic evil after losing his hand, like his arm and one of his eyes, to basically like what essentially are like demon gods. And it's set in like a medieval Europe. He's a mercenary. He's fucking ripped, and he has this giant fucking sword on his back, which looks like a hunk of iron, called the Dragon Slayer. And it's a very dark, very edgy, graphic manga, and not intended for children. It's very adult. There's a lot of like scenes of sexual violence, as well as like gore and like psychological violence and stuff. It's a very good, amazing story. It's such a shame that the author died, because then the story can never be finished, which is truly sad.
I read something.
What?
Oh fuck! I think, was it Detective Con? One of the popular animes, right?
Yeah.
That are still ongoing. I think he's dating the woman that made Sailor Moon.
Right.
And she's learning how to make his art style, so if he ever dies, she can finish his story.
Oh, that's cute.
That's the sweetest fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember which anime it was. I really don't, but
Detective
I
Conan?
heard about this a while. I don't know if it was Detective Conan. I would have. Let me Google while you keep yapping.
Yeah. So the mangaka died, unfortunately. Like, he put so much time and effort into every like panel and artwork that it shows. Like, when you open one of those pages, the details and the artwork is so amazing. I'm collecting the physical books. There's a version of the manga called Deluxe. It's these massive fucking tomes that are leather bound that contain 3 volumes in them each. And I have, how many do I have? I have 7 currently. And there's like at least 12 or 13 in total so far. The story, I would highly recommend it if you really want a dark, like, edgy fantasy to sink your teeth into. Go for it.
She's married to the person who made Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, and he has like back issue, like he has chronic pain and stuff. And he's forced to frequently like take breaks because of that and stuff, and she's helping him finish it.
Cool.
I think it's very cute. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. If I had to describe Berserk in like, if compared to something, I would say, you know, in Game of Thrones, whenever they do like very graphic, like fucked up scene where like someone's getting their like eye stabbed, poked out with a knife, or someone's getting torn apart or beheaded. Imagine that kind of like visceral gore in like a story, and like times it by 10. There's like there's quite a few like disturbing scenes, and the reason I say all this is because it really sets the tone for the story, in which it's medieval Europe. It's a very brutal, very depressing, very harsh time in human history, where there's disease and war and like rampant poverty. And the main character, Guts, he's constantly dealing with his literal demons chasing him forever, while he tries to find the demons who were responsible for giving him that curse mark, and also kind of destroying the woman he loves, because while he gets cursed, a bunch of his like mercenary pals, including the woman that he falls in love with, they all get cursed and basically become human sacrifices for these demons. It's a very good, very cool story, and it's inspired so much stuff. Like, the Souls games are heavily inspired by Berserk.
Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't there a Berserk game as well?
Yeah, that's like a game. It's like a Dynasty Warrior type of game. I've not really seen much of it, but in like
No, but there wasn't there like a Souls type Berserk, Khan the
I,
Berserk or something?
I don't know actually. I don't know. All I know is like in Elden Ring, there's a direct like quote and reference, like a like Easter egg for Berserk. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's Final Fantasy I want to say 17, the one with the guy who turns into a demon.
Yeah.
I think like his character is like directly like inspired by Guts, or
Mm-hmm.
like I think there's like a Final Fantasy like DLC for the online one, like 14 or something, which is heavily uh influenced by Guts as well. Guts has like such
Mm-hmm.
a impact on a lot of other IPs and media. It has such a
Yeah,
like
yeah, I can imagine.
it has such a reach. It's like when you know that meme, like he's probably thinking about Rome. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of guys into manga and anime are thinking about Berserk because it has it's truly incredible. I can't hype it up enough. If you ever get a chance to like view it and you feel and you like want to have something that you can experience, I'd highly recommend going through Berserk.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
Nice.
3x3.
Your 3x3 took longer than mine.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we were trailing off with the food a lot.
A lot of that was
The food.
yapping.
I mean, why are you putting pizza on there, bro?
I love
I
pizza. I love food.
love
Look,
food.
if I'm known for anything, I love pizza. Okay, I fuck with pizza so much. I have it nearly every day. I've got a frozen pizza in
I
my fucking
know.
freezer. What do you mean you know, bitch?
You every time we are on Discord, you're like, oh, let
My
me go to the
pizza's
oven. My
my
pizza is
pizza's
ready.
done. I
Like,
literally
what the fuck, bro?
the
You
last time we
you
called, I literally said, "Oh, my pizza's ready." I was just
no, you
destroying that
almost
bitch.
forgot about your pizza.
Oh yeah,
Or the one time I was in voice with Jelly and Willow, and then like I hear you in the background going, "Oh my god, I forgot my pizza!"
I've
Like,
burnt
bro, you make pizza almost every day, and you still forget about it in the
I've burnt
oven.
so many pizzas when I was younger because I would put it in the oven, go upstairs, and then I would forget. That's why I set alarms. I need to set alarms to remind myself.
Bro, you know what? I love my oven. My oven has an alarm like in the oven, so the moment you turn it on, you can set a timer, and then your oven peeps.
We use
My mom
Alexa.
has it even better. Her oven just turns off when the alarm goes off.
What can I say?
And then she has to like press a button to like make it continue if it's still not done. You know?
Hey, I'm just
You
built
you
diff.
need that.
I'm just built
You
diff.
need
What can I
that.
say?
You you're like, oh, I love me some black pizza.
Oh my god.
Nice charcoal pizza.
So we moved into a house, right, with a gas oven. That shit is so ass. Never
Oh.
get gas ovens or hobs. They're shit. They're terrible. I hate them so much. So, fun fact about gas ovens is there's a big flame in the fucking back,
Yep,
and
in the back.
if you put the tray too far back, the flames directly touch the fucking metal, so your food and your metal get fucking burnt. The amount of times I've burnt something because I knocked that fucking tray too far back, and then it gets direct contact with that fucking Bunsen burner of a flame. It's
No.
on like medium heat. Why is it so fucking like high? I hate that shit so much.
Oh, I watched the whole van life thing, right? I showed you the one
Oh yeah,
van.
the van people, yeah.
She also has a gas oven because
In a
obviously
van?
like electric won't work. She has what's it called? What's it
Propane
called?
tank?
The thing on the roof.
Solar panels?
No. No. I mean, yeah, she has solar panels, she has Starlink, but she also has like an exhaust for like her oven
Mm-hmm.
because she has both a wood oven to heat the van and a gas stove. And both of them.
That's a dangerous combination, having fucking wood burning stove next to a gas operated oven.
No, it's opposite of each other.
Still
I mean, if you always turn off the gas, nothing will happen.
true, but it only
Unless
takes
you have a
one.
leak.
Yeah, if you get like a bad hose and it gets jostled while you're driving around, and you light that fucking oven, boom.
Yeah, but like there isn't really much you can do, right? Because like a solar panel doesn't give you enough electricity to have an electric oven.
I
So
mean,
you only really can do a gas oven.
I guess if you had like a generator of some kind, like a petrol
Yeah,
powered
but then
generator.
again, a generator would also run on like diesel or uh yeah,
Yeah,
some fuel.
but you're only
So you'd
using it
have
when
the same issue.
you're only using them when you're stationary. So I feel like that would be a good compromise to have like a generator you have to turn on and operate while you're stationary.
Yeah, but like you have to always get it out of your van, and if it rains, you can't really like
I feel like
run the generator.
if I had to set up a van to live in, I feel like I would incorporate that into the design somewhere.
You know what? We should make an episode about our van. If we were
Our
van
van.
living. Yeah, if we were van living.
Here's a
Like
spoiler: I would not make
where
a
would we
van.
go? No, but where would we go? What would our van look like? What kind of aesthetic and stuff? Or like in general, talk about like housing, apartments, vans and stuff.
I would like
Like
to
different
plan a
living
road trip.
stuff.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, see? A van life van would work very well for a road trip because you're
Fucking
like you
damn,
don't need to make it extravagant. What? If I
damn.
live in a van, I would be a nuclear reactor to power my stove.
Motherfucker
There
is
was a
playing
guy,
Minecraft.
there was a child that like learned about nuclear reactors in school and then built his own. Like tried to build his own. And do you know how he got the uranium?
He ordered it.
No, it's like in a what was it, a light bulb or something? There's like minimal amounts of uranium. And like
Oh
he took it
yeah.
out of that thing, and then he built like a functioning nuclear plant in his fucking in his
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
room, and like got like nuclear poison. He got
Yeah,
nuked.
yeah. Believe it or not, fucking with radiative shit is gonna get you radiated.
What?
There was so many
What?
there's like so much like old 90s 80s shit that's like irradiated because they didn't realize how
Mhm.
dangerous using like lead-based shit and like isotopes
Yeah, fire
enriched stuff.
detectors.
What?
Yeah, fire detectors. That's
Uh
where he got the uranium from. And in a shed, yeah. It wasn't this closed room. And he's like, one day I'm gonna build a nuclear reactor. Wait a minute.
kids are
Young
crazy.
Sheldon make didn't young Sheldon make a joke out of that in
I
an episode where
Yeah,
Sheldon
apparently he
also
tried
tries
to
to
buy
build?
uranium to make his own fusion
Yeah.
reactor.
And then like didn't the FBI show up because
Yep.
it was suspicious that he wanted uranium?
Yep.
Well,
If you give kids too
yeah.
much free time, they will get up to some weird shit you didn't even think they could do.
Yo, I was that kid.
I remember as a kid, there was a film about another kid who built a plane in his garage, and I thought that was the coolest shit in the world. Like, oh my god, could I build a plane and go wherever I want? Obviously, dumbass kid didn't understand how fucking difficult it is to make a working plane. You can't just fucking attach cardboard wings to a fucking cart with a boat propeller on the front and be like, yeah, it works now.
Yeah. Bro, you know what me and my brother did? We okay, so one day we decided to have a gaming room and a sleep room, right? So in order to get the cable for the internet to the other room, we like half climbed out of a window, and like we lived on the second floor. Like we would have died falling down there. Just
Jesus.
saying, we like half climbed out so I can grab the cable, and like we we put the cable between our windows because it was the shortest way. It was so
Why?
stupid because like it was the shortest way. I don't know why we didn't just switch the rooms, like make the one room that was like our TV and LAN cable came from the other room through a hole in the wall. My mom drilled a hole so we could, use the receiver that she had on our TV.
I was gonna say, why wasn't drilling a wall the first option?
Cause we it was like a drywall, and that drywall was very unstable because it was built like by Polish guest workers who like had no idea what they were doing.
Damn.
So we didn't want to damage it further. It already had 2 holes because my brother got angry and like punched the wall.
Gamer rage.
And like, yeah, I don't know, we just put the cable between our window. But guess what happened? Birds like picked at it and I stopped working one day. So in the end, mom bought us like a 5-meter long cable, and then it was like perfect because we got it from one room to the other.
Damn, you had to get birds to peck at your fucking wire before you had to get the bigger wire. Fine, I guess I'll get you the 5-meter wire.
My mom didn't have much money, so.
Yeah. That's
Oh, you know what else happened to me?
Oh god, here we go. What happened to you, Eris?
While plugging off my Xbox, because we sold our first Xbox to get an Xbox 360, right? I like tried to unplug it and the fucking TV, and it was like one of those massive, like thick TVs, you know, the like old TVs, and it fell on my head. I don't know how I got out without the TV or me damaged, but damage fell on me.
I love how you said TV first, then you like priorities. Like, is the TV okay? Yes. Okay. Are you okay,
bro,
Eris?
honestly, those old TVs were dangerous, no, because of the gas inside them.
Wait, are you talking about the CRTs? Like the Jeez, they're
the
heavy.
old one.
Those
Yeah,
bitches are
and it
bricks.
fell on my fucking head. I don't know how I survived that.
Did you-
I didn't even have like a scrap, nothing. I had a little headache like for a few days, but that was it.
Did you
I
ever
have a
hear the
thick
story
skull.
of a guy in America who was dumping CRT TVs on the people's porches, and someone caught a video of him on dash cam or like camera on the Ring cameras, and he was wearing a CRT as a helmet. And they couldn't figure out who was doing it, because then everyone was like, "Fuck! What do I do with this fucking CRT TV?" Because like you have to like you can't just throw them away because they won't pick them up. You had to like you had to get a specialty guy to like come and get them because they're like electronic waste. And it turns out this guy who had like too many CRT TVs or some shit was just dumping them on like suburban patios or some shit just because he didn't want to pay to get rid of them.
Oh my
Those are
god.
big fucking TVs. They are really hard to get rid of. I kind of miss having a CRT.
You know what I miss? I used to, like, when we still lived with my dad, we used to live in the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always, like, run away at night because I could just climb out the window.
Wow,
Because,
you're
like,
one
we
of those
lived ground
kids.
floor. Yeah. I never ran far. I usually stayed in the garden because I just wanted to play with our, like, slide and stuff. And, like, I had a plastic house.
How old were you?
I was, like, 4 or 5.
Jesus, the fact you could get out at night is like very scary to think about.
Yeah, right? I know. But like my mom was usually was working and my dad was not as responsible.
He was drunk on the sofa watching football.
I'm not saying anything.
When I was a kid, we used to go into the woods, and then we would find like remnants of people who were camping or like had like bonfires and
Did you
pies.
build a house? Did
We-
you build a house
I think
from
we-
like sticks and leaves?
We built like a fort with like cardboard and shit we found, like pallets. There was one time where a group of kids, I think they were teenagers, they set a fire in like a wooded area, and we had to like run to a guy who was nearby to be like, "There's a fire in the woods. We saw some kids light it." And then I think he called the fire brigade or something, but it's just
Oh my god.
When-
You know
when-
what I did Sylvester once?
Sylvester. What?
Oh, New Year. The day before New Year.
Sylvester.
Yeah, that's what we call it in Germany, sorry.
Oh,
It's Sylvester. It's a half day off.
I was like, who the
Basically.
fuck is Sylvester? Why has he got to do
Sorry.
with this?
I always forget that you guys don't really have like a holiday on that day.
Yeah, it's just New Year's
It's
Eve.
like how the 24th for us is Christmas.
Yeah.
And for you it's the 25th.
I remember when I text you back.
Yeah, I
That's
texted
tomorrow,
him
stupid.
on the 24th. On the 24th, I was like, Merry Christmas, Midori! Because I just got my presents. And I was like, yeah, Merry Christmas, Midori! And Midori was like, that's tomorrow, stupid. I was like,
I just
no,
woke up
no, not
to
in Germany.
Merry Christmas.
Not
Like,
in
what the fuck is
Germany.
this bitch talking about?
Not in Germany. Anyways, like on the day before New Year, right? My mom always bought us kids firework, which is like nothing too crazy. It's like the Roman lights where it just shoots like light balls out of a tube, or the little fountain thingies. You know what I mean? Like the little pyramids that
they spray like sparks up. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were glorious kids, and we put 4 on them on a trash can.
No.
And in the trash can was snow, so we thought, oh, that wouldn't burn, right?
No.
Wrong, because there was a paper tissue that caught fire, and we looked at my brother. We looked at my brother dead as, you have to pee in this now, bro. It's on fire.
Bro,
so
you can't piss on it, bro. There's no other option.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oopsie. In the end, we got a water bottle and like put it out like that instead of just grabbing snow. I don't know what we were thinking. There was so much snow around us. Why didn't we not just throw snow on there?
Where did the water bottle come from? Wait, you.
What? We ran home. It wasn't far from home.
I just imagine you turn to your brother like, bro, you gotta piss on it, and then your friend with the fucking bowl is like, yeah, here's, if you need to hydrate, I've got water.
Okay, one more thing before we end this. I have one more story, right? So, me and my brother, we loved McDonald's, right? But our city didn't have a McDonald's. Next McDonald's was like 2 hours away with a car. My mom didn't have a driver's license, so we couldn't go there, right? So one day, me and my brother, we would always like early in the morning, like 6 a.m., go out and like play at the playground and stuff, right? And on the way to the playground, there was like a bag from McDonald's on a bench, and literally nothing was touched.
Right.
And we ate it.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
We ate it.
How long was this bag there for?
It was fresh. It was still warm. Like warm, like in a way of like McDonald's staying warm for like an hour-long drive, you know?
Okay, so you...
Like it was fresh McDonald's, and there was no poison in it because I ate it. I would know now. I would know by now.
You found
we found McDonald's, we ate it!
Right. You're like a fucking American sitcom character. Like, dude, there's a Big Mac. No way.
Big Mac.
When you said McDonald's bag, my immediate thought went, oh, that's a drug deal. They had a drop off and they just left it there.
No, it was literally just McDonald's. Like literally, there was nuggets in there was fries in there was cheeseburgers
Was
in
it good?
there. Yeah, it was fucking good. It was like fresh.
McDonald's.
It was still warm. It was like like obviously you would think like, oh, there must have been poison or something in it. I genuinely think someone probably drunkly get driven home by their friend, placed it on the wall to like tie the shoe or something, and forgot about it because they were drunk. I genuinely think that's what happened.
You know, I like McDonald's as the next guy. But if I found a bag of McDonald's randomly in like out of nowhere, I would not. My immediate thought is, damn, that's a free meal. I'm like, damn, someone lost some money on this. I'm gonna throw it away.
You would throw it away?
I'm not eating a random burger I just found in a fucking field. Like, where was this? Like a fucking park?
No, it wasn't a city.
That's even more suspicious. Someone probably laced that shit.
The thing is, no, obviously not. I'm still alive. My brother's still alive.
You didn't know that?
We didn't even get diarrhea from it.
That's a
like we were fine. We were well seated. We were
delectable McDonald's meal.
I genuinely think a person got that, probably was drunk, because like I said, we went out like 6-7 a.m. right? I genuinely think a person was like drinking in the other city. Wait, on the way home, they got McDonald's.
Do you not have a breakfast menu?
It doesn't start until 8 a.m. It's between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m.
Oh, damn, it was 24-hour McDonald's. Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, but like I genuinely think the person like tied their shoe or something and just forgot about it. Because why else would you put a perfectly fine McDonald's on a bench?
Imagine if he came back. I was like, oh shit, my McDonald's, and then it's just empty. It's like, what the fuck? I can't believe that's. I know you're a gremlin, but that's fucking such a gremlin move to do.
Well,
like,
we were like 8
yes,
or
McDonald's.
something. We were 8. We were 8. We were still in fucking primary school.
Here's a question for you.
God dang it, kids stole my McDonald's.
Imagine, so right now, at your current age, if you found a bag of McDonald's at 6
I throw it
a.m.,
away.
you wouldn't hammer that shit down?
No, I would throw that away.
Damn, you've changed.
Bro, I was 8. I had like McDonald's twice at that point, and I loved the fucking toys. But it was so far away.
Some
Mom
pervert
didn't have a car.
could have stolen you two at that with McDonald's. That's how easy, like, manipulative you
No,
were.
no, that wouldn't have worked. We knew not to go in a like stranger's car.
Hey kids, I've got more Big Macs in my van. You want some? Yes,
No, like that. There was not a single soul there. Like literally. I literally think there was a drunk person that probably got set off by their friend there. They had their McDonald's and like tied their shoe or whatever they were doing to put it down for a second and forgot about it. Like I genuinely think that was the case.
You know what I think? I think you and your brother saw an old guy passed out drunk and you saw that bag and you went, well, he's not going to enjoy that. It's going to go cold by the time he wakes up. And then you kick him in the balls and you steal the McDonald's and you run away
exactly.
like, hey, we've got McDonald's.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Let's end the podcast here with the crazy fucking last story. That would be a good YouTube short. How I ate McDonald's. That I randomly
I found a bag of McDonald's. That would be a great animated short, honestly.
True. Wait, yeah, write that down. Honestly, write down the time.
Jesus.
So we already have like highlights.
All right.
When are you free for clipping stuff?
I'm off tomorrow. You got plans tomorrow?
I got time tomorrow.
I've got to take Cece to the vets at 4 something our time. I think it's like 4:30. We gotta go. And then after that, I'll I don't know what I'm gonna be doing.
I nearly cried. Oh. Okay,
right.
let's look. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's end it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and joining us for our pilot episode of Moth on the Wall. This is I think it's gone pretty well.
Yeah. Honestly, what do you think we're gonna do next episode?
Good question. We'll probably just like talk about current topics, or like we'll try and find a theme. That's.
Oh, we could talk about politics.
No, thank you. We could shock our dog.
No, thank you. Shock my dog.
And then we can get McDonald's from a bag on the street.
Oh. So yeah, whatever we're gonna talk about next episode, you're gonna find out the moment we drop the new episode. I don't know if every single episode will be live. We're probably also gonna do some off stream.
I think going forward it would be off stream.
Yeah.
Because then we could be more free to talk about stuff, and then we could just edit it. Like we could literally just censor stuff.
Yeah.
We could talk about skiing and vaginas and buttholes. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Keep a shout out on our socials. I'm Midori, this is Eris, and we'll see you next time.
And commission me on VGen.
Bitch.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Alright, bye.
I love how we look at each other. Bye.